And folks, we are live. Hello there, everybody. My name is Spence, and welcome to the Fuse-4 Network podcast, episode number 22. As usual, this episode of the Fuse-4 Network podcast is brought to you by HostGator. Get 30% off your order by using the promo code 30 at checkout. This offer is valid until August 31st, the end of the month. So make sure to take advantage of this deal now. Remember, that's GATOR 30 at checkout. August 31st, HostGator, we love the hell out of you. Yeah. HostGator. Yeah. Make me your spokesman. Okay, that's enough. All right, so I'm with quite a few people. Chris, I saw that. I'm watching you. We're not getting to you yet. We have somebody before you. He's back from his trip. Brad. You're here, Brad. Hi.
What's going on? I'm eating cake. Don't mind me. Sorry. I was getting a little too focused in my
Hang on, before we move on to that asshole to your right, what kind of cake is that? What kind of cake?
It's peanut butter and chocolate.
You're making me drool, man. This is awesome.
Ice cream cake, too.
And we have MufasaFernando.
Yeah, fuck him. He's a fucking asshole. He should never be allowed in this fucking podcast ever. Screw the rules.
Good point, Chris. You're fired.
Okay, screw the rules. I got green hair, so...
You better have a good hand, pal.
No, it's just a bunch of random cards, so...
Did Hector vanish?
Oh, shit.
Then I reappear.
That's Hector Gutierrez, Moose.
How y'all doing?
Hashtag disappearing moose.
That's a thing now. And to his right, we have Kim Espen Haugen, the mighty Emmeth.
Hello, hello. Hi.
And as a thing we've been doing a lot lately, we've been having guests, and this is a guy I know personally, a friend of mine. We went to high school together, and we were college roommates. This is Will.
Hi, everyone. Willis here. I manage a channel called WillisGFCentral. I'm glad to be a guest on this podcast, finally.
Awesome. Yeah, this is great.
Hey, it takes us a while. We're sorry. We have like 10,000 people. Hold on.
Actually, no, he's actually been the busy one because he's got himself some work. Like many of us, he's got a job.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was assigned for a podcast in early July, but then a sudden job opportunity came up, and I had no choice to take it. So
Yeah, I take it.
Sometimes you gotta work. You gotta pay the bills. You gotta get
Definitely.
monies.
gotta
That's
start somewhere.
You gotta
Absolutely.
buy some things for yourself. Okay, I'll start showing off my cards.
Yeah, Chris, we get it. You play Yu-Gi-Oh. Great.
Yeah, I'm a geek of the.
I need to bring something up
Play
about
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh! A little bit later on. But
Yeah, go ahead.
later on. What?
So they released it. Did you see the new ban list? Did you
Yeah,
see that
oh,
they
yeah.
killed the 2 decks that have been stomping everything? Oh
Yep.
my god.
Well,
That
we
is
can
all.
talk about that later, but
That is
yeah,
all.
unless you want, unless we can talk about it, Tyler. Is it okay or?
Hang on, before we do that.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say we'll say that for
Tradition with
later.
these podcasts is we go through what everybody's been doing this week or whatever. But Brad has quite a bit to say, I'm sure, because he had himself a little vacation trip. Tell us about that, Brad.
Here in
It was
2 more hours. 2 more hours. He has a lot to say.
It was pretty good. I really enjoyed seeing my little brother Tyler again. The little guy. I also got to spend time with my 2 sisters. I got to spend time with my mom and my stepdad. It was, especially my stepdad, he's always the funnest to hang out with. As far as things go, it was an awesome journey. My stepdad actually got me a gift, which was quite a surprise to me. As of late, I've actually been playing it. Tales of Zillion.
Tales of Zillia!
And I was
Very nice.
originally pre-ordering it, but since I was going on my journey, I ended up actually getting a refund on it, and then I just said, screw it, I'll just wait till I go on my trip, and then I'll just buy it there while I'm out there, because I'm bringing my PS3 with me anyway. So I did, got it, awesome game, as I expected, and yeah. And as far as other things go, I also got another game. It's called Nier. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of it.
Nier? Yeah.
But
Never
I've been
heard of it.
playing this game a lot too. It's pretty good. It's a really fun game and fairly enjoyable. And as far as family goes, family's family, and I love spending time with them. I miss them very much. It was a long bus ride back home, and it was a long bus ride back up there. So, you know, it was a great 2 weeks being up there.
Awesome.
So, and I'm eating cake.
First of all, though, I want to point out how you're just like your journey. It's like some kind of epic quest to find a game or to find your family. It's just like he's.
It was a good quest. Believe it or not, I almost got lost at the bus stop.
What's that, Will?
Where'd you have to travel to from? What, like how long? Like where? From what start to finish? Like where? How long?
It was a 2-hour car ride to the bus station, which is in Aurelia, because I live in Peterborough, Ontario. So Aurelia, Ontario is 2 hours away from where I am.
Oh, Canada.
And
You don't know the rest of that.
From Aurelia to North Bay was a 3-hour trip. So it was, yeah, it
It
was.
is a journey.
Yeah, it is pretty brutal, but I made it there and I had a lot of fun, so it was well worth the trip.
You could say you got a lot of experience.
Oh,
That was so forced. That was so forced.
and I thought I came up with stupid jokes. Wait, what?
Yeah, shut up. I was channeling you for that one, asshole. What have you been doing, Chris?
Let's see. The
I've been playing
usual.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh because I'm a nerd and I play Yu-Gi-Oh all day. No, seriously. Besides playing that and playing, like, I've been playing Star Wars because I've been loving the shit out of that Star Wars game. No matter what people's opinion on it, I love the shit out of that game. But besides that, I've been working as usual, recording for my channel. I think I kind of pulled this deal, been a little bit lazy, but I actually just finished that Barbie game. God damn it! I did fucking that game. It's so stupid.
Barbie game? Like what? Which one?
Barbie for the NES.
Oh God, that one. I've watched
His
the
girlfriend
AVGN
asked him to
review on
play that.
Yes. Hey Hector. Oh, you got your magic deck. Okay. But no, seriously. Besides that, not pretty too much. Like I said, trying to play. Me and a bunch of buddies from YouTube. We're trying to play OG Pop as always, but besides that, nothing too much really. Just like I said, working mostly. So.
Okay,
Not
Hector, what about
exciting
you?
week.
Hector,
me?
tell us something interesting. Tell us a story about what you've been doing.
Oh, okay. So,
He went and got pizza. That's
I
it.
bought new running shoes. What? I know, guys. I know it's crazy. It's
Seriously,
No, but-
who the fuck wears shoes nowadays? Like, it's all about the bare feet.
I agree. When I'm at home, bare feet all day. When I'm out and about, we gotta have the shoes. Besides that, I've actually been calming down a little bit on streaming, and I haven't been putting out as many YouTube videos this week. I've been kind of relaxing as much as I could, which is a little bit different and a little weird. I've been working pretty hard this week. A lot of work, a lot of
Yeah.
ridiculous assignments. Besides that, though, nothing much. Playing League of Legends like always, and
And
Infinite
Crisis
Crisis.
and that.
I've got a
And
question. for you,
Borderlands
Hector.
2. Go ahead.
Can you give us any background of what kind of work you do, or is that really confidential stuff?
I work on aircrafts,
Yeah.
helicopters.
Nice.
That's really the.
You be driving them
that's-
airplanes.
I don't drive them. I don't drive them.
You
I ain't
don't
a
get to
chief.
test them out when you're done.
No, I don't. I'm
I'd
actually
fucking
Getting down them bunkers.
I'm actually putting in my packet in about 6 months to put it for flight training school, so I can become a warrant officer, a chief. Then I'll start flying then.
Sweet. That sounds
If
awesome.
if I pass everything, if everything gets approved. So I'm
Great.
hoping it looks good.
And I'll keep us posted.
Yep.
Kim, my friend, what have you been doing?
Well, I've been recording a lot, for starters. I've been putting a lot of stuff up on my channel, and it's been great. I got a new Wii, so I can record Wii games again. And actually, I've been watching a lot of that Triple Speedrunners stream, Zelda. So that's about it. For the last 2 weeks, I've been recording a lot, which is great.
Good for you. Don't be lazy like me. And don't want to record anything.
And, of course, TV series are back on screen. Breaking Bad, for instance.
Oh, that's awesome, and I've been hooked.
I've only watched season 1 of that show. I need to catch up big time.
Yeah, the second half of season 5 has started, and they're calling it the final episodes. And my eyeballs were like stuck to the TV during the latest episode. It's awesome. But yeah, something Kim mentioned real quick before we get on to our guest, what he's been doing. Triple Speedrunners, a group partnered by the Fuse-4 Network and Viso, they've been doing a charity stream for Child's Play, and basically they've been playing non-stop Zelda games all over the place. Over 160 hours is what they're going to be doing, and I believe I'm trying to remember. Doesn't it end today? Or
I believe it ends today or tomorrow.
I think it has ended.
has it ended?
I thought it was,
Think so.
I thought
There
it
was a
was
book end today anyway.
I know I checked in a few times, but I forgot if it was the 17th or the 18th that it ended. It must be the
17th.
Yeah.
Okay, so they concluded it, but it was a great thing, and I think you can go back and watch it if you're really interested, because they raised quite a bit of money, and it's an amazing thing.
I think
Check
last
them out,
time
by
I
the way,
went in
Triple
there,
Speedrunners.
I think last time I went in there just to check, I think it was 1,600.
That
When
was
I
pretty
bought
good. Raised
They
quite
got
a bit
over
of money.
2,000.
Oh, they got over
shit.
2,000? Oh, wow.
Wow,
good
good
for
on them.
them.
All right, so that's good. Now let's get on to our guest. Will, what have you been doing?
Work. But beside that, I actually started a new series on my channel. I started playing Aladdin for the Super Nintendo. It's the one by Capcom where you bounce on everything, and you swing.
Yeah.
It's a really fun game. I decided to do a series of that because I decided to cancel 2 of my series, which was Donkey Kong Country and Yoshi's Island. I don't know. I just reached a point where I was like, I can't do this. So.
Yeah, we all reach points like that where we just have to stop and then work on other shit. It's cool.
Yeah. Outside of Let's Playing, I saw the new Kick-Ass 2 in theaters. You seen the first one, any of you?
Oh,
Yeah,
I've seen
the
that.
first one.
Yeah,
It was-
think
I thought it came out next. Or when did it come out? Yesterday?
It came out Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
In North
It was-
America, I don't think it's released in Europe yet.
Oh.
Okay.
I think it's another week.
Yeah, something you guys should know about our guest Will. Not only does he do video game play on his video game gameplay on his channel, he's also reviews movies.
Oh, really cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I haven't been active with it a lot lately, but I'm trying to get back into it.
Very cool.
And near the end of the broadcast, Will will spread to you where his channel is and his reviews and all that, so you can check him out. So near the end, we'll go through that.
That's our pimpage time.
So, in other news, Chief Thunder has been added to Killer Instinct.
Yay!
Yeah, I saw Maximilian's video on it, and he's a grapple character from what it looks like. It looks pretty fucking cool, actually. Just thought I'd pretty much talk about that. Right. Yeah. Anyway,
Completely bypassing what the fuck I've been doing this week, which
Yeah,
actually
fuck,
hasn't
fuck
been much.
Tyler. Who gives a fuck
Yeah, that's how it always is, dude. That's how it's always been.
9-hour workdays, being a man. Wait, go ahead.
No, but it's been
fucking
cool.
worth it.
Actually, I got a game recently in the mail that I ordered, Mario and Luigi Dream Team.
Oh my
And-
god,
Nice.
don't. God,
So,
that.
I am
you just
loving-
continue to play.
Yeah.
why are you face palming? You never played the game.
No, here's the thing.
He
You know how
wants
you've been gone for so long, like in the other chat. All they've been talking about is fucking Dream Team.
I was
Like-
gone for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I want
but
to make
for
a
those
point.
2
I've been here
weeks-
for 2 weeks, and I didn't know that. I didn't know they were talking about Dream Team.
No, not in this
Not even in
chat.
the chat.
The other chat that me, Brad, Tyler are in with a bunch of other
I'm not
YouTubers.
invited to this other chat. Is that how it works now?
Yeah, because
No, Hector, you're too
we don't
lame.
like
Shut up.
Hectors. Hectors are not allowed.
That's fine. I didn't want to be invited.
And no.
All I hear is I'm sexy and I know it. I apologize.
No, but it's worth.
No,
Oh God, Hector, no.
This is PG-13, man.
Jesus.
No, we're
Had a bit of a
14, but we're not R, damn it. I mean,
No, but it's definitely living up to the hype for me. Like it's an amazing game, and I'm enjoying
I didn't
it.
even know it was out yet.
It
Oh.
came out the 11th, I believe. Yeah.
Oh,
No.
and it has been out for a little bit
In the UK,
longer
it's
in
been
Europe.
out for longer.
Yeah, I saw it in the shop, in an electronic shop, a month ago.
I believe it's called Dream Team Bros in the UK.
Possibly. I don't think it was that. I think it was just Mario Luigi Dream Team.
Tyler.
saw.
I don't know. I heard somewhere it's called Dream Team Bros. I don't even know
No,
where
Tyler,
that is.
you know why I want a 3DS.
Yeah, I know. Pokemon X and Y, which Will likes Pokemon. Also. He
Yeah,
wants-
definitely. I'm definitely getting Pokemon.
Oh, I want
I
that
don't know
game
which-
so yeah.
I don't know which one yet because I want to know what all the Pokemon are. What
I
all the
honestly
Pokemon's
want
are, you know.
Y. I want Y because I don't like the design for the X guy. I like the Y better. I don't know. That's just me. I like the guy on Y more than X.
Personally, I'm just gonna buy them both and say fuck it.
Yeah, I know. My
That's a good
YOLO.
point.
Bruce, I'm
Oh,
Bruce.
jeez,
I'm like Zio. I have all this money just rolling off everywhere I can
Well,
come
save
off.
up those paychecks, Chris, and get yourself a 3D.
You and your goddamn Pokemon.
I got money, but it's
Maybe you
not
should stop
a lot.
spending so much money on them Yu-Gi-Oh cards, huh?
No, I'm trying to save up money for this, and I can't afford
Trust
that.
me, I know. You got cards like look at this. This card right here. $35 fucking dollars. It's a piece of fucking cardboard.
Why did you pay for that?
I didn't. I opened it in a pack.
Oh.
$10 card.
But Tyler,
Ridiculous.
I checked it up, and it is called Mario Luigi Dream Team Bros in Europe and Australia.
Yeah,
And
I,
in
think, I heard that somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, and in Japan it's called Mario Luigi RPG 4 Dream Adventure.
Ooh, real creative name.
That's how it's always been. They've just like
Yeah,
RPG
that's-
1, 2, 3, 4.
Japan.
So in Mario Luigi Dream Team, they went from 2D to 3D.
Kind of. The,
It reminds
the
me of that
style
interview with Shigeru Miyamoto, where he was like, Mario Kart 7 is called Mario Kart 7 because it's the 7th game of the series. Like, he literally said that in an interview.
Next-
Shigeru.
The next one is called Mario Party.
I thought
8,
they just
isn't it?
slapped the 7 on just because they could.
Oh, because 7's a lucky number.
Isn't it just
Just
called
like-
Mario Kart 8?
Okay, here's the
Next
game.
one?
What?
I would assume so.
Okay, Brad, what?
What?
You
What?
said here's a game.
Oh, nothing. I was like, okay, we're gonna slap the 7 on, and then here's the game.
Oh, okay, I was going to say. No, but the
Mario
it's
Kart
kind
8's
of...
gone.
There are aspects that are 3D, but the sprites themselves are kind of like 2.5D, kind of like
So
how it was in Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars, how it was kind of like a 16 direction sprite instead of just the standard 4 or whatnot.
Like how they were standing like diagonally, right?
Yeah, stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's really pleasing to the eyes, and there's a lot of 3D effects too. And I don't use 3D on most games just because it's really not that great, but I still do.
I usually just turn off the 3D for games like Tales of the Abyss and
It's not
Kid
really needed, is it?
I usually just turn the 3D off. I never really play with it. It hurts my eyes.
It has its moments where it hurts my eyes, but yeah. Other than that, I've just been the standard working, earning money, blah blah blah. Basically.
Same
I'm
old
gonna turn
shit.
off my camera in a bit and move where I'm gonna record, okay? Because I told you I was gonna move because my parents are up here and they're gonna sleep, so I'm moving downstairs.
Yeah, go ahead. No problem.
Take a bit, so I'll be back.
But aside from that, I'm just pretty fucking happy that I got Tales of Xillia and on release especially. I'm really happy with this game.
Have you
and
played
how
a shit ton of it yet?
Hmm?
Have you played a shit ton of it?
I'm 20 hours into the game already.
In the last 20 hours?
20 hours in, right?
And there's the disc.
How many hours do you put in per day when you play it?
Usually maybe about 3 hours, and then I stop.
That's pretty lengthy, but then again, it's probably one of those big, long-lasting games too that drags on.
It's really enjoyable, and the cool thing about this, hold on, I got chocolate on my finger.
That's
The
finger
coolest
licking
thing about
good.
the limited edition version of this, you get this book, and it's like just this art book, and it comes with like a biography of all the characters, right? So like you get this talking about that. You get the table of contents, shows all the characters and stuff, and then you go here and it shows Jude, who's one of the main characters. The cool thing, I want to point this out, you actually get a selection between two characters. You get to play as Jude, and you get to play
Jude.
Yeah, and you also get to play as Mila, who is right here.
Are you a boy or a girl?
It's a girl.
No, I mean like it's one of those things like there's a male protagonist, a female protagonist.
Oh yeah, like a Pokemon. But yeah, you get to
How
play
the
as.
professor seems to be frigging genderly questioned or something.
You can play as two different characters, and basically it changes the story a little bit, which is really cool. So basically it's two stories in one game. And I started off with Mila's story because Mila seemed more interesting to me than Jude. Jude just seemed like more of a typical protagonist.
Yeah, fuck Jude.
So I just played Mila because Mila actually is a spirit. So I was like, huh, this sounds interesting. So I was like, you know, as the story went on, and she talked about how her life goes and stuff. So I played as her, and I'm enjoying the game so far. It's really fucking good. The story is really complex at first, but when you really get into it, it's a pretty damn good game. So.
Brad, I gotta point this out. I don't know why, and don't ask me why. Don't question this. But when you said she's a spirit, for some reason I imagined like a typo saying that she's a sprite, and you're playing as a sprite can with hair. Don't ask me why. I just fucking thought of that. I've had a long day. Okay.
It's fine, but basically, she's a spirit, basically, like in human form. Like she took a body of, I guess, some random 20-year-old female, and she has that form, and she's using that form to kind of like be, I don't even know. It's just like it's really complex.
So kind of like Gino from Mario and Luigi's Legend of the Seven Stars. He took the body of a dog
for 2,000 years, supposedly.
Well, she ages well.
Yeah. Basically, this is what the biography says. A mysterious woman who is accompanied by the four great spirits of earth, wind, fire, and water. She's bound by her strong sense of responsibility and duty as Maxwell. If nobody knows what Maxwell is, you'd have to play the Tales games to really know what that is. The Lord of the Spirits. She will stop at nothing to achieve her goals, though she's incredibly wise and beyond her years. Her lack of societal the way they fucking worded this, the social interaction has left her void in basic social etiquette. Even the most trivial... I give up. After that fucking word, I'm done. But basically, it's just... Yeah. You can pretty much just guess right there. But yeah. After that big word showed up, I can't fucking read anymore.
Next time, we send Brad to reading school.
Recently, I played this new game called Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. Have any of you heard of it?
Yeah, I heard of it.
Yes.
I've seen a few playthroughs about that, or at least some gameplay. It's an interesting concept.
It is. It's really fun. Like I like the unique controls. How like one stick controls one of the brother, the other stick controls the other brother, and the triggers of the corresponding side like makes them interact with whichever. I think it's a pretty creative game. I really enjoyed it thoroughly. It's really sad though. Like at the end of it, I was just like, "What am I gonna do with my life?" It's just really sad ending.
It's idiosyncrasies and customs of man great and interesting.
I'm still trying.
Hey, I'm trying to word it out, and that's basically how it's spelled. Through her travels with Jude, she slowly gains a greater misunderstanding. Wow, I don't know why I just said that. Understanding of humanity and their emotions.
Get drunk, go home, bro.
If I ever get a DVR, I might actually play Brothers as like a new series, maybe.
Hold on, let me put the fucking word down.
So I'm going to keep it on my hard drive till then. Also to Enforcer Joe, who is not on the podcast, I saw your comment. Here's my fedora, pal.
Oh my god, he really has one. Shit.
I didn't want to wear it because like, Tyler wears one, and I was just like,
I have one too.
Oh shit, I put a T in it. Wow, fail.
It's fedora night.
Could get it, but it's hanging.
Holy crap.
On your fedoras. I don't know. But Hector, going back to what we talked about earlier.
You suck at jokes?
Bye bye.
I'm sorry.
Bye bye.
Yeah, they're gone. Are those the
Bye.
Dragon Heart or whatever?
Burn
Those
them,
are the-
Chris.
I should burn. Dude, hold on. I forgot to say, we are actually having a fire outside. I wish I could take my camera with me and I'd be like, bye forever.
Chaos,
because-
then Dark Chaos Magician's also coming back to 2, right?
No, the Chaos Sorcerer, which is
Oh,
kinda-
Chaos Sorcerer, there we go. Yeah, he's going up to 2 from 1. Like, this is a really good change for Yu-Gi-Oh!
But
'Cause I hated
these
Yu-Gi-Oh!
are useless now. These are good cards, but they're useless.
Absolutely useless.
Absolutely useless. But no, I like the ban list. I do enjoy it. Like it hit a lot of things that I thought were gonna get hit.
I'm kind of surprised they hit the 2 decks as hard as they did, the Spellbook deck and all that.
Yeah, you only have to hit one card and it's dead. I hate to say it. You can still run it, but it's extremely slow.
Exactly. It's not going to be the one-turn kill
Without
anymore.
Judgment
They
Day,
hit a
like,
lot of decks over the past few years, haven't they?
yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, the metas change so much every single set. It's ridiculous.
See, like this is part of one of the main decks right now. This is part of it. It's Tempest, the Dragon Ruler. But no, seriously, we're going to talk about that. I like the ban list. Some things I thought they were gonna hit, and I'm just glad they did. Like, I'm so glad they hit some of the cards on
Tell
here.
me you don't dump a lot of money on this shit, Chris.
Who, me?
You just told him all these fancy fucking cards. Tell me you're not like dropping like $30 a piece on these things like Hector said.
No, I'm not. I don't have. Well, no.
Well,
I have one card. One card I kind of dropped a little high priced on, but not that much. Like, I don't. Right now, before the ban list, the most expensive card is that Big Eye card, and frickin' the Prophecy card, the one that's getting banned, was so up there. And Draco Sack is expensive as fuck. But no, I don't drop that much money on it.
A good Magic deck in Standard right now, if you wanted to buy one just right off the bat, is about anywhere from $200 to $300 if you want to just straight up buy it.
Beats that. Dragon Rulers,
Yeah.
if you wanted to buy it like before the ban list, is at least $700. A little less, $600. Not joking, because the dragons themselves are like $10 a pop. The babies are like $4. 3 Draco Sacks was at least $100 a pop.
Change.
So the deck was expensive. But no, I'm not.
$500-$600 deck if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but the deck I'm playing, the deck I'm messing around. Tyler should know what I'm playing, because he, like I said, Yu-Gi-Oh thing. This is the deck I'm playing, which is one of my favorite decks.
But yeah,
No one messes with my Dolce Hoot Cake. This
but yeah,
thing is
going back
badass.
to what you said about me playing RPGs like for a lengthy amount of time, like it's not that I play them for a long time. It's like when you really enjoy a game, you really kind of want more into it, right? Like it's just because with nothing to do, right? That's pretty much what I do is just sit there and enjoy the game. I have a lot of fun playing it. So that's just pretty much how I feel about it.
Tyler,
Like,
you
I'm
know
not
what-
afraid to admit it. I did spend a lot of time playing the game the first week that I had it, but I really enjoyed it thoroughly. So.
Hey, Brad, have you ever played an RPG called Eternal Sonata?
You
Doing it wrong.
you just basically just guessed like one of my favorite games of all time, actually.
Tyler, you were asking if I spent a lot of money. This is probably the card I spent a low,
You mean
like
this?
20 bucks for.
Yes, except I had it for Xbox, but yeah.
I fucking love this game.
It is very
Actually-
good.
I actually just recently beat Rondo in the Mysterious Unison, and it is a fucking nightmare. I never want to play this game again after that. I was like, I'm fucking done. This boss is way too fucking hard.
Yeah.
She
There's
is
points in
so
that game where you're just like,
virtually impossible to do anything. I fucking hate that boss. Even when you fought her the first time, especially with Falsetto, when you get her back in the party, she's super weak, and it makes it really, really annoying to fight her.
I like the
Falsetto,
creativeness
that's
of the
like
game,
music
with like
too, isn't
the
it?
music world, you know, like everyone's named after like
Yeah.
dances and.
Well, it's
I
actually
like-
based off. It's mostly musical terms. Like you got
Terms,
crescendo, serenade, march, salsa, beat,
Yeah,
polka.
yeah, it all takes place in the mind.
It's
of,
all like
uh,
music genres or music
You got-
terms is what every
Yeah,
single
you got
character is based on.
Algoretto. You have trying to think of some other.
Yeah,
characters.
the whole place takes place in like Frederick von Chopin's like mind, doesn't it?
No,
like a whole
it's
world.
based off. Basically, the whole premise of the story is a dude who dreamed up this world named Frederick. Frederick Chopin, by the way, I don't know.
He's
if
a real
anyone knows
pianist.
this.
Yeah,
He's
he
a
was
real pianist. This whole game is actually a homage to Frederick Chopin, but that's not what I'm trying to say. But
Yeah.
basically, the whole premise of the game was this pianist, I guess, is in a coma, and he's dreaming up this world that, like, basically he's looking for settled happiness. Like, that's what he wants in his life, and he dreamed up this world to make friends and do all this kind of stuff, go journeying together. You know, that's basically, you know, how friendship works. You want to journey to places, you want to build up your friendship, things like that. And that's
Died
pretty much
very
how the
young,
game is.
so.
And the game just completely drops itself at the end, and it's the softest ending I've ever seen. It actually made me cry. I'm not gonna lie. But you have to play the game to find out what actually happens.
Yeah, of course.
Hold on. To go back, I read something in chat. Sorry, going back to your thing for 1 second. Trish coming back to 1. God, I'm done. That's the only thing on that ban list. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Trishula is a motherfucking broken card, and it's back to 1. And I think Konami's like, oh wow, Synchros need to come back. Well, let's bring back Trish. But here's the thing. I'm happy they brought back Trish over Bryonic. Because if Bryonic came back, guess what? Vermil's tier 1 again.
Hey!
No.
Wait, I thought they made it. I thought it was limited again. I thought
What, Trish?
Bryonic was limited again.
No, Bryonic's at. No, he's banned. It's Trishula. It's the other ice barrier, the level 9 that takes 3.
I know which one. I know which one Trish is.
Trish is the one that you can ban a card from your deck, hand, and field. Yay!
I'm so swamped in this that I can't even. I'm spaced out because I'm hearing all this shit, and it's like going in one ear and out the other. I'm like, I don't
Game
get
impossible
this
to get it.
shit.
You clap like a retard.
I gotta
Oh,
admit,
Brad.
I haven't really
Brad.
paid attention at all the last 15
Right.
minutes.
Me
No,
either,
this way.
Kim. I'm sorry.
This way.
I
I gotta
completely
go this
zoned
way,
out when
right?
you started talking.
I have to go this way, right? I think I'm going the right way.
Let's wait a second. Hang on.
No, you're
Will is
going the
pouring
wrong
himself a drink. Very classy, like he's like.
Oh yeah, grape soda
Thumb
in
up,
the wine
thumb up,
glass.
thumb up.
He purposely put his
thumb up.
camera near
Damn
the
it.
fridge so he could grab a drink and pour it
Hey,
in.
hold on. You gotta drink it with thumb up. Yeah, you gotta drink
What?
it with thumb. Yeah, no.
No, it's Pinky, you idiot.
Pinky, yeah, yeah.
You can't do that with a wine glass.
Yes, you can. You'd be like,
I
What kind
can't.
of rich guy- Yeah, no, you do it like
you
this.
hold and
Like
Like
okay,
this.
Okay, is that good?
there you go.
Oh,
let
God.
me get
You're
focus.
an idiot.
God, dude, don't drop it, though. Just... Oh, shit.
that's how businessmen
That's...
drink.
I see that fedora, and I think of Notch. Only because he has one just like that.
Actually,
They need to bring back Rescue
going back
Cat.
to hardest bosses ever, TNA fan 2345 actually just mentioned Ozma in Final Fantasy IX, and I actually agree. That is one of the hardest fucking bosses ever.
This is how I
He's-
drink.
Really?
He's fucking
Like a true American.
He's god awful. He's just oh my god.
I don't remember Ozma being that hard, but it's been a while since I played Final Fantasy IX, so.
Never played it.
Ozma, well, in my opinion, he's ridiculously hard.
I seem to miss out on 9. I hear a lot of good things about it, but I only played up to 7, and I played some at 10. I played the ones before that, but not 8 or 9.
Isn't
9 is my personal favorite.
which one was just released on Steam?
7.
7.
I know that Final Fantasy IX is on PSN. I own it.
You know, it's this number.
I actually have every single Final Fantasy game on PSN.
Every
But I
one
don't have
that's
a PS3.
released.
Yeah, every single one that's on PSN.
But you don't have a PS3?
But I don't have PS3 anymore.
Oh, you have it at home?
No?
Sold.
I need a freaking, like I said, I need the 3DS right now so bad. Like, I've been
You're
wanting.
missing out on some really good games.
I really am. I'm so fucking.
You're missing
behind.
out. You're missing out on Code of Princess, Shin Megami Tensei 4,
Oh,
Eternian
shut up!
Odyssey 4.
Fucking
You're
Brad,
missing out on a lot of fucking good RPGs. On there.
Uncharted and The Last of Us.
Those aren't 3DS games.
Those
Yeah.
aren't 3D.
Yeah, I'm
You
still
just killed the bug.
I thought you were talking
I'm
about
still stuck on
PS3.
this
No.
frickin' shit. I'm still stuck with this.
You
Alright.
need to upgrade my
And
friend.
PS3, one game you should get is Tales of Zillion. I highly recommend it. It's
Oh,
fucking
I have a
awesome.
question for you guys because I got this. Your thoughts on the trailer for this game that just came out?
Terrible. Terrible. Terrible.
I could not make out what that was.
What is that?
It's like deciphering.
Oh, Destiny.
I haven't seen the
Oh.
trailer.
I was like,
By
Um,
Bungie. It's a new game by Bungie.
Did it come out already?
Yeah,
No,
this.
it hasn't come out yet.
No,
Oh, no.
have you seen a new trailer?
Oh,
I don't-
honestly, I think they're trying to do too much. I think they're trying to do too much for what it is.
Does Destiny even have a release date yet?
No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't. That's why I was surprised when he said it came out already.
No, I said, have you seen the trailer for?
Yeah, I know. That's why I was surprised when I got confused. I got confused is what I'm saying. Like it's like the way that they're describing it is no matter what you're doing and no matter what world you're in, you're supposed to be able to directly affect other people's games. Like that just, I don't know. It's too much.
I'm not buying it anyway.
I think.
I'm
Oh god.
I'm not a huge Bungie fan.
I've never really have been myself. I've never
I don't
been.
know. I don't mind Halo. Like, I enjoy the series, but that's just me. Oh, I still gotta pick up this game too. By the way, I still gotta pick up that game.
Oh, I got that game.
I can't even fucking play it, so why does it matter for me?
Why can't you play it?
You know what I'm using?
Nope.
MAC stands for mediocre excrement.
Why don't you put a?
Mediocre ass computer. There you go.
Mediocre ass cunt.
That's a good point. Mediocre ass computer. That's good.
Why don't you put a? Why can't I think of its name? One of those things that allows you to run
this
Windows
is
on it.
hilarious.
Run Windows on it.
Because okay, here's the thing, Hector. Everybody thinks if you can run Windows things on a Mac, it's good. It's not. The Mac computer itself has trouble running this shit.
Well, it depends. I don't know. It depends on
hardware.
No, I'm saving up for an actual gaming PC because I've been missing out on some really good shit. So, and it.
Are you gonna try to build a desktop or are you gonna try to build a laptop?
I
I mean, are you gonna buy a laptop or I recommend you
Desktop.
buy all parts individually.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if
What
I can
is
build
that?
something good.
Good Egg? Is that the
They have a
Good Egg.
lot of good parts. You can find the best parts on Good Egg.
But I can't
Good
buy
Egg.
from there.
Newegg isn't as good anymore. I feel like they've priced up their things as they become more popular.
I could have ordered everything from Good Egg and to an address in the United States, and then the person that lives in this location can just send it to me. But I just decided to go through the local or national website for that, and it's a little bit more expensive, but it.
Gerald Guru said something about you guys use Street Pass on 3DS, and this is the funny thing. I go on the bus, and fucking guess how many Street Passes I got just from walking on the bus?
20.
100.
Like fucking 15.
Wow.
I'm like,
I've never gotten one.
everybody has a 3DS. Like, what the fuck? It's like a fucking 40-passenger like bus.
I
Go on
think
there and I get 15 Street Passes. I'm like, oh, okay.
Also shout out here, our good buddy Joe, Video Gaming for You, John. He did a playthrough of DuckTales Remastered on his channel, so go
Yes.
check him out. Video Gaming for You. I watched it and I loved it. It was awesome.
Yes, I actually watched the first part for it, and Joe, you did a fucking amazing job. Seriously, go check out Joe. Honestly, he's an amazing dude, and he
Joe's
does
a good
amazing.
motherfucker.
Dude, I'm so angry that game doesn't come out for Xbox Live Arcade until September 11th.
Is that? Oh yeah, it is September 11th. Oh yeah, that's
Kind of a date,
Kind of
but
a bummer, but
yeah.
Comes out 9/11, really?
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't
Yeah, it
really
does.
matter because the game has nothing to do with it, and it's
I
not
know,
offensive.
but
well, yeah, I
people
know.
are
It's just like an
related to
awkward date to choose. You know what I mean?
I mean, marketing people aren't going to be really focused on that day. I feel because I mean, it's a terrible
definitely
thing, but
getting it.
everybody's. Oh yeah, I'm getting it on Xbox.
well,
Definitely. It
that's
looks
more of
amazing.
the matter too about like say because Darkstalkers Resurrection came out a week before on PS3, the 360 version came out. So, I mean, I guess patience is really where it's at.
Yeah, well,
As long
yeah,
as-
the game I mentioned earlier, Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, doesn't come out for PlayStation and Steam until the end of this month, and it's already out on Xbox. So that's
Oh well,
Um,
HU developers.
On my TV, it's Squirrel Boy on Boomerang.
I
Dude, that
vaguely
show is
remember
so
that
fucking-
show.
I remember that show. I remember the guy from that '70s show voiced the dad.
Yeah,
The guy who played Red Foreman.
Kurtwood.
Didn't
Kurt
somebody
Smith.
from that
Yes.
70s show die recently?
Yes. I was about
One of
to
the
say
actresses,
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Who they-
actresses. The
Oh,
girl
yeah, yeah,
who played Eric's sister on the show passed away
Yeah,
recently.
The first actor.
Yeah, the
Blonde
first
girl,
one.
right?
Yeah, kind of a side character, but
Are you
she
talking about
still
the
is
one that
there.
played Emma, or not Emma?
No, not Emma.
I
What?
can't think of her name on the show.
Lisa. No, that was the
Lisa,
actress.
No,
No,
That
it
was the
wasn't her.
actress.
I'll look it up.
It was Eric's girlfriend,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
No,
I
her
don't
sister.
fucking know.
No.
I feel terrible bringing this up that I don't even know shit about it, but
Donna?
Will is googling it.
Donna, yeah.
Donna.
No, it
Yes,
wasn't Donna. It
Yes,
wasn't
No, Donna didn't. No, the actor. The actor.
Donna was his girlfriend.
Yeah.
No, but I don't think it was the girlfriend who died.
No, it was the sister.
No, it wasn't.
It was the sister.
Can you give us some clarification, Will?
Her name is Lisa Robin Kelly. That was the actress's name.
Who
That
does
was
she
the
play?
actress's name.
Yeah, her name is Lisa Robin Kelly, but
I don't remember her character's name.
Let me look it up. Let me see.
20 seconds. I got this. Come on.
Lori Foreman.
Yeah.
Lori, that's what
Lori
it was.
Foreman.
I knew it was something with L. I was thinking Laura Prepon because
Yeah.
that's the actress who played Donna.
Yeah, the one who played Lisa, the one. Yeah, she passed away. I heard this yesterday, and I didn't really look into it, but I heard about it, and I figured you were talking about 70s shows, so...
Everyone
Yeah,
freaked out. Everyone I knew that loved Glee freaked out when that guy from Glee died.
Oh, you're right. One
Oh,
of the main
yeah.
characters from Glee,
Yeah.
he was found dead in his hotel room.
Yep.
Are you talking about Corey Monteith?
Yeah.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
To be honest, the way that he, like, I don't know, it's just the reaction of it, I guess,
It
is
was huge.
was
I
huge.
never really
but-
cared much for the show, but I mean, anybody dying is a bad thing.
Yeah, it's very too.
Yeah.
It's tragic.
And he was
But
young.
It's
He
just
was
like
very young.
it happens. Like I mean, and this is the thing that annoys me is that everybody talks about like a celebrity's death. It's like that shit happens. I mean,
Oh,
it's
Brad,
a life thing.
The way
It's-
I look at it, I remember when the likes of Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit passed away, since I'm a wrestling fan, and I kind of felt the way that those Glee fans felt when he died, when those guys died, because if you like follow something very seriously like the fans of Glee do, and then somebody related to that has some kind of mishap or dies, you kind of do feel a kind of an emotional attachment and sadness,
Yeah, I was very sad when James Gandolfini died. I liked him in The Sopranos.
Oh
It was
yeah,
a great
man,
show.
that was a shock too. Nobody was
That
ready
made
for
me
that.
sad.
Well, it wasn't completely a shock. I mean,
I know,
he
but,
didn't
like, nobody
exactly
saw
live
it
healthy.
coming.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, it wasn't expected, but a shock, no. I wouldn't say it was a shock.
It's just like the reaction of the death. I mean, I guess I can see. It sucks that someone from Glee has passed away.
It
but it's
sucks when
just like-
anybody dies. Let's be
It's
honest.
just
but
it puts so much stress on everything else. Like it's sad that someone dies, but basically talking about it, it makes it even more worse, right? Like
it's also,
not,
but there's also a time for remembrence, as
Yes.
one of the stages
Remember-
of death is to remember.
yes, but it's just like that's the thing though. It's like it's just it causes so much depression in that, and just makes it's unsettling. But I mean, I guess with the reaction of people's deaths, like even soldiers and stuff like that, I mean,
And that's
remember-
true. I agree 100%, 110% with you, because like you lose somebody who's not famous and people don't really bat an eyelash at it. I guess it's all about looking at it. I don't know. I guess I do see where you're coming from. Like people freak out a lot more over a famous person's death than somebody who served
Yeah,
your
it's
country.
like I mean,
that is bad. I agree.
I lost my father to cancer, and I've changed emotionally, and it's
many
something I
do.
can't. It's something I can't forget about.
Of course not. Of course not.
Yes, it's just the way that like how actors die and stuff, like remembrance and stuff. Like I get it, you really like the person in that. It's just like it tends to happen to everything, and I'm sure their families, the family's devastated with it. But with someone you don't really know all that much, it's just like the way that like it's just very depressing. Like it puts more distress in the situation than what actually happened around it. It's just I wish people would.
Most of the sadness comes from the fact that you're not going to be able to like see them again in anything, like a show or a movie. Like after Chris Farley died, it's like, oh, we're never going to laugh at his jokes again after like his later jokes.
I watch Tommy
Well,
Boy
that's
all
the same
the
with
time and
George
laugh my
Carlin.
ass off.
Like he was the funniest fucking comedian, and then he passed away, and then just the reaction to that wasn't really like it was strong, but not as strong as you would actually think. Like not many people actually knew about it.
I didn't know about it when he died. I only found out he died like a few years ago. To be honest.
What's
kinda
that
shocking.
guy I'm
Like
thinking?
nowadays, you get comedians like fucking Jim Breuer and fucking I can't remember his name, but yeah, you get him like Jim Breuer. He's the fucking funniest guy. Like he literally goes on stage on Comedy Now and he goes up on the stage wasted and still tells jokes, and he's fucking hilarious. Like-
Who was? Oh, sorry, I just thought of someone else. What's that guy who was Kingpin? He was Kingpin. Oh God, I can't think of his name. I'm trying to think of some of his famous movies he was in. The big, what's his name? I know he was a Kingpin in Daredevil, but what is his name?
No, he was the Kingpin in Daredevil. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
You're talking
Michael
about
Clark Duncan.
Yes.
Thank you.
yes.
Michael Clark Duncan. Yeah.
Yeah,
I did
when
not
he
see that.
passed
I didn't see
away,
that
Mile.
coming at all.
Green
that
Mile.
blew my mind. I was like, Wait, what? I love that guy.
That was a death nobody saw coming.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't. I'm like, what the fuck?
Actually, I remember me and Tyler were in our room in college. And
yeah, you told me about that when he died.
Michael Clark Duncan died. Like, I just like.
And I'm just like, what?
There's a lot of celebrity deaths that I didn't even expect.
I think no one expected Heath Ledger when he passed away.
Oh no.
That's another one.
Billy Mays here.
Nobody expected Billy Mays to pass away all suddenly.
Yeah.
So,
Can I?
like one day he's going on a trip and then the next he's dead. Like, the fuck happened? He had a heart attack. Something must have happened. It's just like it happens so fast. That's the thing about deaths nowadays. It's just like you don't even expect it. It just happens.
Oh, I just brought up something about, and I kind of want to talk about it, and I want people's reaction to it. Did you guys, going back to wrestling, did you guys hear that someone openly announced that he was gay?
Who?
That Darren
Young?
Yes. All right, let's get this elephant out of the room for wrestling fans.
I don't know. I'm just saying it. I'm not like.
No, I'm just giving I'm giving a summary of it real quick for anybody who doesn't know what the fuck we're talking about. A mid-card wrestler, just like an average guy who doesn't really do a whole lot, but he wrestles in the company WWE. This guy just came out and said in an interview with TMZ, they were asking about gay wrestlers and like being a homosexual in a big company like that, and he came out and said he was gay, and nobody knew that. And
he had a long-term boyfriend.
I didn't know that. But
I didn't know that either.
The TMZ guy was pretty unprofessional about it. He freaked out. He was like, oh my God, I've stumbled onto something great. And yeah, I mean, it's cool. He was brave. He came out and said it, and his company supports him. Awesome. We're not fucking prejudiced anymore. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad about that.
I'm glad the reaction wasn't negative.
Nobody should treat this like he should be scared to be gay.
Yeah, like
it's 2013 for God's sake.
I know. Like I said, I was happy that someone admit that they were openly gay.
I'm happy to hear that he actually came out and said, I'm gay.
Like, you shouldn't be ashamed of your preference.
Exactly.
And, it's funny you brought this up.
That's the thing about relationships and stuff. You gotta be you.
Love is love, man. Love
the one
is
sex. It doesn't matter. As long as you love who you love, it shouldn't matter what sex it is.
And another player for the Boston Celtics, basketball-wise, did the same thing too. And
they treated him like a hero, and honestly, he's not a hero for it. It's great, he's brave, he came out and said it. Don't treat him like a hero, that just makes it seem like... That doesn't make up for the fact that we were prejudiced in the past towards gays. That's stupid.
No,
that
I'm
we
just
were
saying.
Even prejudiced in the first place.
It just feels great that someone actually came out and said,
"Oh yeah, no, it's fantastic." I think that nobody should be afraid of it. Nobody.
Who I am, exactly. And
but Chris,
like
you
I said,
actually brought to mind a topic I wanted to bring up.
You're welcome.
I actually thought about this earlier in the week.
Oh God. Okay. Sorry.
A coworker of mine at the Redemption Center. We were not very busy that day, so we were just talking to pass the time. And for some reason or another, homosexuals were brought up. I don't know why. I don't know why he brought it up. But he was so prejudiced. He was so homophobic. It made me sick. Now, here's the thing. We were talking, and he's like, oh, now, I'm just quoting him. This is not my opinion, and I'm perfectly okay with anybody being gay. But the fact of the matter is, he said this. Oh, homosexuality, it's like a mental retardation. What? The guy said that it's like he said that, let me finish. He said that it's like something wrong with a guy's brain. And I think that's because he was, now I don't want to bring up religion, but I think it's because it's said in the Bible that like laying with one of the same gender is wrong. And I don't read the Bible, I can't say for sure. But I have nothing against gays, and that this guy's like, no, it's a disease of the mind, man. They believe that they should be with somebody that they shouldn't be. I mean, we're made by God to do this, and like, I'm fine with people having opinions, but don't try to justify your opinion with religion, because not everybody follows it. Do you get my point? I mean, he's fine for having his opinion. Just the way he said it just made me really sick. Like,
yeah, it was
it's
really
2013. We should not be judging anybody by their preference, really.
Exactly. If you like girls, If you're a girl, you like girls, that's fine. If you're a guy
And
that
honestly,
likes
it's
guys,
also unfair. It's also unfair that people are more okay towards lesbians than male
yeah,
gays, you know?
that's. I hate to say that, and that's one of the most truthful things.
Lesbians are
about,
just a fetish. That shouldn't have anything to do with preference. Like, lesbians can be lesbians, gays can be gays. It's all the same. It's all relative. It's a principle.
You are
Be
who
with who you
are.
want to
It
be,
shouldn't
for God's
matter
sakes, and
what
don't be
sex-
afraid of it.
Yeah.
It shouldn't matter what sex that you like more.
and it's even, and Tyler, you can say the truth about the color of the skin as well. Like I said, that's the same thing too.
Yes.
You can like who you like.
I
Like,
know gay
if-
people. I'm friends with some gay people. That's fine.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm friends with gay people as well, and it's just
Yeah.
And there is
people
nothing
like that
wrong
always
with
get
them.
judged. It's
I am
like,
not
they are-
friends with
they-
any gay people.
Well, you
I'm just
I mean-
kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh God, I'm like, well, heck.
Now you're just gonna get like hate comments, be like, Hector's a homophobe because he doesn't have any gay friends.
Hector is a raging homophobe.
But my point is, like I said, love is love. If you love a man, if you love a woman, that's great. Don't be ashamed of it. Don't be afraid of it. And we, as people, we the people, fucking A, we should not be prejudiced towards others in this day and age. I know there was an age where that was the norm, but we're not in that age anymore. We are in an age of equality and acceptance, and God damn it, accept it. That's just my opinion, of course. I can't tell people to not hate gays, even though I wish that were the case, because people are entitled to their opinions because they are given the right to have opinions. And I feel like I just went on a tirade, and I'm sorry if I kind of exploded there, but it's just kind of a... I'm very passionate about it.
I like imagine the music from Braveheart just playing in the background.
They will not take our preferences!
Yo, wait. No. You gotta have 2 Steps from Hell, Hard Courage playing in the background. There you go.
I'm very passionate about equality, and I just think that... I'm not afraid to say that I voted for gay marriage to be legalized. Hate me for it if you want. I don't care. That's my opinion.
I was gonna say earlier, we're all equals.
Yeah.
Exactly. We are human beings. We aren't classified as, like... some people classify people of different race or of different preference or ethnic religion. They classify them as other things. We're all human beings here. We're all equal people. I mean, Brad's
a
Canadian.
Fuck you, Hector. Shut up.
Brad's Canadian.
You just
He
see the
doesn't have our
second mouth from
Constitution.
Alien just coming out.
Oh, God.
What?
No,
Oh,
but I'm
so
saying,
we can't hate on the Canadians anymore?
no, I'm hating on Canadians. No,
Oh.
I'm saying Brad doesn't,
Wait,
what I'm
what
saying
about
is Brad
Canadians?
doesn't have...
What?
No, Brad doesn't have our Constitution because he, exactly, but he's still a person, he's still equal, and he can say whatever the fuck he wants as far as I'm concerned.
Canadians are animals.
What does that say? Hey, Kim, what does that say about Norwegians?
We're animals too.
No,
technically we
Norwegians are savages.
Yes.
Oh.
Savage. We're Vikings.
Fuck the
We're gonna
Nordics.
get sued.
We're brainless fools.
Wow, I kind of went on a Dave rant. You ever heard his rants when he just
Oh
starts
my
going?
God,
he
Dave,
will not
you
stop.
You'd
and
go
I kinda
on for
felt
an
like
Dave.
hour.
I think I was channeling Dave when I was doing that too. I was
It's
like,
as bad as when I go on tirades about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh wait,
It's true.
You know what? This actually fits in the topic of homosexual. Anybody
What's
hear
that?
about that one chick from BioWare that actually got fired?
no, what
for-
happened?
Basically, she was the one that developed the gay storylines, like the gay dialogue or whatever the heck.
Oh,
it is.
yeah.
Oh
Like,
no,
like,
and she got fired for that?
Dragon Age 2. And
She-
people were like opposing death threats to her and her kids and all this shit.
What?
And
Wow.
emailing her and all this shit, and she actually left BioWare because of that.
Good. Fuck them.
Yeah. And she actually left BioWare because of that.
There's nothing wrong with gays in video games.
No.
It's
It's
not
all equal.
it's not that. It's just like, why would you threaten someone over like, you know, the way she writes stories in games? I know it's kind of stupid the way she just involves all of it all of a sudden in the game, but why do you oppose threats to someone who's, you know, working very hard on a game, even though, you know, I've never played the game, so I don't really have an honest opinion of how the game is, you know, or or not.
I
I've never
just-
played Dragon Age, and I don't think I want to because it doesn't pique my interest. But like I
my
said,
stand on video games and homosexuality is the same as real life. Equality. It should be allowed.
I can actually post the article. Hold on.
Oh, great.
I'll find.
Just post it in the chat.
Yeah,
Not
I'll
here,
do
but
that.
in the chat.
And some people have been asking where Dave is this week, and he's not feeling 100% right now. He's been kind of sick the last few days, so he's
He's at
not going
like
to be here
80
tonight.
He's at like 17% right now.
Something like that.
17?
He's about at a 2 right now, but he'll probably be back next week.
It's at
So
69.
69%. Oh, I gotta ask you while Brad looks this up, Kim. You have a lot of Boomerang stuff on your TV. Is that
Right
in
now.
English?
No, well, it can
It's
be.
Norwegian.
It can be. I can switch to the.
What does it sound like in Norwegian? Is it really bad in Norwegian?
Some of it. This is. But I prefer Scooby-Doo, Flintstones, Jetsons, and all that in Norwegian because it's my native language.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm just saying, like, I've heard. I took a German class once, and we watched some popular Disney movies in German, with English subtitles, and I just feel like a lot less effort is put into some of the dubbing. If you know what I
There you
mean.
go.
Like,
Yeah,
sometimes
I
it
had
just
to watch
doesn't sound
Mulan
as-
in Chinese once, and
I've actually been thinking about that lately. Actually, I've been watching Disney Channel a little bit as well, and there's mostly live action stuff there, but it's all dubbed into Norwegian, and it looks horrible. And then I look at Boomerang and cartoons in general, and I see that it's actually not bad. It's not badly dubbed to English, from English to Norwegian.
I just posted the article in the chat.
I'm
so.
posting it in. Wait, you posted it in the chat too, or our chat?
Yeah, I posted it in the Google chat.
I'm posting it on YouTube, but I'm putting spaces between the dots so that I don't get in trouble.
Oh yeah, so it doesn't like fuck up.
So anybody who's I can't. I have to. I'll take away the HTTP thing.
Yeah, just do
Let's
that.
try that. There you go. Remove the spaces if you want to see the article we're talking about.
But yeah, like
I
said,
agree
I've never-
though. Death threats to your children.
It's it's one way to say fucking I'm quitting because these people are just immature, but it's another way to just you're taking this for granted and you're just taking your job seriously because someone doesn't like you. If I was working and customers hated me, I wouldn't give a fuck. I would still work.
You think
at
I
that
care
place.
what customers think of me when I'm counting their bottles?
It's like if you fucking hate me so much, then why come to the store? That's the thing. Like, I don't give a fuck whether someone likes me or not. I'm still going to work at that place.
I was challenged, and by challenge I mean somebody like got in my face at work, and they were basically saying that I was so slow. This was years ago when I was new at the job, and this was about 3 years ago or something like that. They said that I was so slow they wanted to do the count themselves. They wanted to jump over the counter, push me out of the way, and do it. And you know what I said? I said, you know, if you really think you can, feel free to take my job. Have a nice day. They can have my job if they can do it better than me. But don't fucking challenge me in my workplace unless you can actually do it. Because I don't think any of these guys know how to count and keep it in their heads like I do. It takes practice.
It really does. Even counting change, like when you're the cashier and you're trying to count change to make sure that you give out
My
the right
mom's
change.
been a cashier at the place since it opened. That was like 6 years ago.
Hi, I'm a cashier. I go deal with that bullshit every fucking day.
You hate it, don't you, Chris?
It's fucking stupid.
Do you do anything else? You do something
Dude,
else
we're
also,
both-
right?
Okay,
we're
you
both-
do
Matter.
you're a cashier, but do you do the
I
closing
work-
count at night?
I work
What?
the cafe alone sometimes.
Do you do the closing count at night? Like, do you do the deposit and all that stuff?
Yeah, I don't do the deposits, but I've done it. Wait, I did it? No, I've only done drawers, just count them up and just do that. I have never
Yeah, my
did
mom
the
does that all the
deposits.
time.
So it's a bullshit job because yes, you get money, but the bullshit is working with some customers. Some customers are fucking grouchy as fuck.
And
you
actually,
deal
Tell me
with-
about it.
now that I think of it, I'm curious. Will, you got this job recently. What do you do there?
I'm a dishwasher and food prep.
How do you like that?
Dishwashing part, I dislike. The food prep, I do like. Because I'm not getting sprayed in the face by hot water and fucking...
Oh, God, no.
Can I?
Second day, listen up. Second day I was spraying this bowl that had buffalo chicken sauce, like buffalo sauce, and right in my eye.
Oh,
Burned
God.
like a motherfucker. It hurt so much.
And that's terrible because we love buffalo chicken.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Tyler went to University of Maine, and buffalo chicken wraps is like their most famous meal at dining. Like
We always go after it.
it's like Orono. Orono is like the friggin' buffalo chicken capital of Maine. It's like Jesus Christ, everything
It's
there.
because of that. It's because of that. My mom makes buffalo chicken wraps every weekend. Every week at our house. Yes, 'cause I
Damn
love
you.
it so much.
You know, I have to agree with TNA fan on this one. He's saying, please chase away every creative talent from your favorite franchises. Wait until the games that you love are stale and rehashes over and over again. Meanwhile, those people who moved on making games, for those of us who can, in fact, refrain from hurling over the feces.
That is very well put. I love that. Thank you
It's
very much,
just like-
TNA fan.
It's just like, well, actually, believe it or not, he's my good friend. He goes by the name Alan. He just happened to find the podcast, but yeah, shout out to Alan. But yeah, I do agree with what he said. You know,
I
like,
do
the way-
too.
the way-
That's very well put.
like the way gaming companies do shit nowadays is just like they want to rehash, remake, do all this other shit with video games, and then put a higher price on it. It's like, I don't get it. What's the point of it?
I don't know.
It's like you want money, but why are you getting money from something that's already been done and probably better when it's not remade?
No,
Because
are
then-
you talking about like HD remakes of like past?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Then you
But,
get
but
these
some of them are
problems.
needed.
frame rate, the graphic glitches, like all this other shit, and it's just like developers don't know what the fuck they're doing.
The only,
And it's,
the
if
only
you're
time,
going to make an HD remake of a game that's already good, then something's wrong with you. Like if your game's not perfect enough, why remake it?
Well, here's the thing, Brad. While I understand what you're saying, after seeing DuckTales HD, basically what they did was they didn't take away anything that made the game good. They only made it better, and that's what I like. If it's just a better graphics, there's no point. But if they add stuff like cutscenes like they did to DuckTales and voice acting and better extra things, that I think it's great.
yeah, it really depends on the game for me. Like when Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie were made available on Xbox Live Arcade, I was psyched. Like I had to get them because I didn't have an N64 anymore. I wanted to play those games again, so.
Well, that's not what I'm saying. It's just like games that are coming out in retail now. Like you look at the HD collections, say like, because Kingdom Hearts is getting an HD remake, obviously. And you got Final Fantasy X, you got
Yeah, I was
just
about to say that Final Fantasy X. And wait, Brad, hold on. It's
Metal
10
Gear
and
Solid
10
got an
too.
HD remix
It's
too.
10 and 10 too. It's both of them.
Yes, but I'm more or less like saying that like just the games that are coming out, just those games in particular, like I don't
Those are
see the
just better
point in them
graphics
getting-
and nothing improved besides that.
Did you mention
Yeah.
Wind Waker?
Wind Waker HD, I don't see the point in having, to be honest.
It's not even
Oh,
They're just making another game for Wii U because Wii U doesn't have that many games.
apparently
Although
it
it
will
looks,
soon, but
although
not
it
now.
looks sharper, I don't really see what Nintendo is thinking with Wind Waker. Like you can easily buy the game.
Money, money, money,
Money, money, money, money, money, money.
That's the simple answer to what they're thinking.
But like
I kind of like
don't
it.
don't really count Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie to be like an HD remake.
They weren't remakes, like really.
They
just
really weren't all. It was just
put on the console, like
it had
the Wii
polished
Virtual
graphics,
Console, like
but-
3DS Virtual Console. They're put on the library because people may not have owned those games back.
Yeah, you
in the
can't
day.
buy them. I mean, you could find cartridges in the world, but they don't make them anymore.
They don't make them anymore, of course. So I don't really consider those games an HD remake. I'm talking about games that actually got a graphic overhaul.
No,
that
okay, now
really
I gotta ask
doesn't
them,
need-
Brad. What about DuckTales?
You got.
But as far as DuckTales Remastered goes, it looks good, but I really don't know if it'd be worth $15 when I could probably just pull out the emulator and play the Nintendo one for the next while.
It feels like a completely different game, though. In a
I'm-
way.
It like It's just I don't know if it really, because considering how short it is,
They add
don't
plot
really
to
know
make
if
it
I can
seem
afford
like
They've
an actual
added
story.
2 more stages, actually.
Arcade games are generally very short.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I could give it a try, but it's like I said, I have mixed feelings about it. But you know, if I do play it, maybe things will change. I don't know. It depends really.
And that goes back to the whole thing, you can't really say a lot about a game until you've actually experienced it.
Yeah.
But I do get what you're saying, Brad. Like, just graphics do not make the difference. Unless you improve the game, why make it again?
Yeah, and that's the thing about Final Fantasy X. It doesn't need a remake. It's already good enough.
It's already as good as it's going to need to be.
So it doesn't.
Am
I the only one who is not super
what's-
thrilled about 10?
What's the fucking
I
point
didn't like it
of
that
doing
much.
an HD remake if you're not changing the game in itself? Like, you're changing the graphics. That's all you're doing. Like,
Well, the
game's
reason
graphics-
why is one, obviously money. The easy answer is obviously money. The second reason is, I think you guys already said this, is a lot of the people out now haven't had a chance to play those games. And 10, the reason why they're remaking 10 instead of, like, let's say 9 or 7, which an overhaul of the graphics would make a lot more sense, is because 10, a lot of the younger people like played it growing up, but they haven't played it since, and they know that they liked it, but they don't remember. 9, 8, and 7, a lot of people didn't really play those, so they want to remake 10 because of like nostalgia factor, and like it's gonna sell like crazy, I guarantee it.
Can I just shoot in something about Wind Waker here? They are
Only if
making...
you promise to catch it.
Go ahead, Kim.
Get a baseball glove.
No, what I'm gonna say is they are making small enhancements. They are making it better in a way, easier to play than it was before. It's probably not gonna feel any different from the GameCube version, but it's gonna be slightly different. Not story-wise, but gameplay-wise.
I personally just don't agree with Nintendo's approach with Wind Waker. Wind Waker's
I'm
already
excited
good
for
enough.
Wind Waker. I'm excited for Wind Waker.
I want to buy a Wii U so I can get Wind Waker, actually.
Like, if you don't, I'm going to encourage this. Whether I don't really agree with them putting Wind Waker on the Wii U, if you don't have a GameCube or if you've never played Wind Waker, I'm saying this right now, I highly suggest playing it. Whether you have the GameCube or the Wii or not. But just the way I see it, it's just that I don't see the point of it having a remake when it doesn't really need it.
Yeah.
And that's where the whole Final Fantasy X and X-2 thing really comes into play. It's already good enough as it is. There's no reason for Square to do a remake of the game. And same thing for Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts doesn't really need a remake. It's good enough as it is.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I think you're right about, yes, they're looking for money for those, but they know people will buy these games. It's like I hate to say it, but I'm putting this to like anything else. Like how certain games will have because I always like to bring everything back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Like everything has reprints, so it's kind of in a sense of that. Like they like to just rehash everything, so no people will go and buy it. You know what I mean? No matter what it is, it could be like I said, Final Fantasy X or Wind Waker or whatever. I just think people will go out and buy it just because it's something popular that people want, you know what I mean?
Like, I'm encouraging people to experience a game, whether it's an HD remake or not, that's good, but like I said, I don't see the point of it being, like, rehashed constantly. Like, there's so many games that are getting rehashed, it doesn't need that at all. Like, whether you never own the game before or not, it's just, like, the games don't really need to be ported. Like, I only see it as that game companies just want money. That's pretty much it.
Isn't it the case with both Final Fantasy X and Wind Waker now that this is actually the first time they have rehashed it?
More along the lines of that, but like I said, it's just if you don't own a PS2 if you don't have a GameCube. You can get those games. I'm not saying don't buy them. I'm just saying that the games in itself, I don't see really the point of it having a remake as it is. But
Brad, correct me if I'm wrong, but this new Kingdom Hearts they're releasing, the HD remake, isn't that going to have the final mix part that wasn't originally included in?
Yeah, it's one
yes,
point.
it's going to have the final mix part in it, but like I said, it's just, I mean, like the way it is now, like, I mean, I guess final mix is a better version of Kingdom Hearts 1. But like I said, I've never played the game before, so I can't really say much about
Or
it.
inside the U.S.
So I can't really say much about Kingdom Hearts because I never played the games.
I understand it was just an example, better graphics, but
Yes.
I do think we're getting a little bit more than the case of Wind Waker. But again, I don't even know what they're changing in Wind Waker because have they really even revealed that much about it?
No,
From
but
what
they
I
did
saw,
say there is something about the wind system that is.
You're gonna be able to
changed.
travel faster when you're on your boat. You're gonna
Yeah.
just they're basically tuning up the game to make it a little bit smoother, a little bit more playable. Because a lot of times in Wind Waker, like one of the most tedious things is just like, oh, I'm going to another island. Let's go, you know. And it's just by the time it's like 20 minutes later, you're like, I'm going to another island, you know. It's just
Yeah,
like,
I didn't really like the heavy emphasis on the sailing in Wind Waker. I mean,
I'm on a boat, motherfucker.
That's one of the few reasons why like Wind Waker's a great game to watch people speedrun, but in my opinion it's one of like it's not as entertaining as a lot of games, but it's still a great speedrun. The sailing and the grinding for the Triforce parts kind of is like probably the
It's tedious, but at the same time, it's just the atmosphere makes it worth it.
yeah,
I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited for them making it.
I like the
so,
art direction. It looks
Not
really-
because of the exploration, but the way the dungeons are laid out. I really do enjoy how the dungeons are always different. There's always new things to do in it. The boss fights are amazing. The dialogue and the story is brilliant. But it really falls down short as the game progresses very slowly because of the boat. But I still fucking love the game, and it's one of my favorite games of all time.
Well,
Not every game is
my
perfect,
favorite
though.
part about Wind Waker is the fact that Link wears a green suit. That has to be my favorite part. Like I've never seen
That's
that one.
never
before.
fucking
That
happened
was
before, dude.
New fucking technology.
Yeah, that's never
Green
happened
suit
before, man.
technology.
Nope, never in a million years.
Nope.
But
Because we all know Link used to be red.
No.
Blue.
Blue is better. Shit.
Yeah, ask Brad.
but the thing with Nintendo, they're not just releasing Wind Waker HD. They're also releasing a new Zelda game at about the same time.
Yeah.
So it's
Which
kind of
actually
goes.
never talked about from Nintendo, believe it or not.
They're very secretive about their shit.
Yes.
Hey, don't tell anyone.
Xseed's actually partnered with Nintendo now, so you're getting some pretty good RPGs coming out.
Oh yeah, wonderful
Here's the thing
XC.
about it. About Nintendo as a whole. Like everybody, I agree. I mean, I don't have a Wii U, but from the looks of it, they haven't had a whole lot to use. But apparently, 2014 is going to be the year of the Wii U. Like that's the year it's going to sail because of a lot of games.
I've been hearing rumors. I know for Pokemon fans, and I just forgot to say this, and I just thought of it. I think they're gonna have a Pokemon Coliseum game for the Wii U, like a Pokemon Coliseum-esque game.
Oh, one thing I want to point out, actually.
And people have been wanting that since the last piece of shit. The last one was a piece of shit.
XD,
By the way,
I like that one.
I thought
Um,
XD was pretty good.
No.
That bad.
I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the one that's based on when you the stadium. The stadium.
Pokemon Battle
Revolution?
Revolution.
Yeah, that game was ass.
That
I'm sorry.
game's really for just like DS Link, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really just
It's to
all
make your
about,
DS game
you know,
look
Pokemon
fancy.
Diamond and Pearl, you just put your Pokemon in the game. There you go. That's pretty much it.
That's about it.
Yeah, that game was.
It's pretty much an expansion, really.
ass.
Also,
But I do
Mufasa.
think we.
What's up?
I
Are
watched
we
some podcast from last week, and I heard you made a comment about how you weren't really happy about how Sega bought Atlas.
Okay.
You
Here we
You
go.
do realize Sega are the
I
masterminds behind
don't-
Fantasy Star,
But
Shining Force.
But here's the thing.
Shining Force, those were
Yes.
the days.
Yes.
But here's the thing. I didn't mean I hate Sega for doing it. I thought there were so many other companies that could take Atlas and push it a little bit better.
Personally, I'm happy with Sega buying Atlas.
I thought there was better companies out there that could have bought
not.
Atlas.
There's not. I'd rather not have any company other than Sega buying Atlas because
I didn't like it. What?
Sega's going to jump the ship and friggin' knock out all kinds of awesome RPGs.
What? What did I miss?
I know because I fucking love everything about what Sega does with their RPGs. So seeing what they do with Shin Megami Tensei and maybe another Eterian Odyssey, which by the way, Eterian Odyssey 4, I'm gonna go back to this, is an amazing fucking game. And seeing what they do and seeing what they do together is what I'm really going to enjoy. Because they are fucking brilliant people when it comes to gameplay and story.
I'm sorry, I just thought there was other companies out
Chris,
there
you got called the fuck out.
What?
You did not get away with that shit.
No,
Brad
I'm
was
not
listening.
surprised. I don't care if he read it. I don't mind. Like I said,
I'm just mostly saying that Brad just suddenly brought this up. He's like, "Bitch, I'm calling you the fuck out."
I'm just saying that.
No, it's not bad. I don't hate
I
you.
just saw other companies that could have.
I know. I was just making the funnies, man. Don't worry.
I know.
I was just making the funnies.
It was a burden on me. I was eager to say this in the next podcast about that. I was just like, damn it, Mufasa, you don't realize this.
Sorry, it's just I'm a big fan of Atlas, and I just thought someone else. I know Sega's made that series, but I saw other companies that could have possibly took it, and I thought somebody else would have grabbed it. I don't know, Sega.
There's no other company.
Could you give some examples, Chris?
What did I think?
Sega.
I thought which one? I'm trying to think.
Square Enix.
Square Enix would have just crushed it. Square Enix would have took.
Square Enix wouldn't have done shit with Atlas. They would have just
sat there.
Activision.
No, Activision's
Activision. No.
EA.
No, well,
It's
EA,
in the game.
I hate to say it, EA would have probably done something with it because they do own BioWare, and I'm sorry, like I said, I play SwiftTor. I think. Now Brad's looking at me weird. But what else could take it?
Namco.
Fucking Hector Gutierrez could have bought in that shit. He would have made some great
Capcom
games.
couldn't do anything because Capcom.
No, Namco Bandai could have bought Atlas.
Yes, that would have been kind of cool.
Because I mean, look at this. What just came out 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. I thought something else, but okay, Sega, they won. Actually, when everyone was fighting me in the chat, I just said, okay, Sega can have it, whatever. But like I said, Namco could have taken it, but Capcom wouldn't have taken it because Capcom they only fucking care about one thing and one thing only, and that's motherfucking fighting games, and that's it.
But personally, if you really want to talk about great RPGs, is Namco Bandai during this the course of 5 years that they've actually been bringing out localizing the Tales games, they've been actually working with Level 5 to bring out Ni no Kuni, which is also another really good game. They've localized a lot of Japanese RPGs, and they've done a fucking amazing job.
The only thing I'm worried about is sometimes I'm not trying to put Sega down, but sometimes Sega does neglect their RPGs a little bit. I hate to say it.
Phantasy Star Online actually.
No, I'm just saying some of them, not all of them, but they do neglect some of their RPGs, and that's one thing I'm worried about because Atlas is an amazing company.
Tyler, what is that?
I've been waiting for somebody to ask. I've just been twiddling with this thing. I'm waiting for somebody to ask. I actually.
It's funny. I
that was a giant York peppermint patty or something.
I wish I would be eating this thing right now.
It would have been awesome to see maybe someone like Nintendo probably bring.
Yeah, that would have been nice too. I said, I don't know.
Trauma Center was a good game.
But just Sega.
Snowboard Kids.
I'm worried. I'm just worried about Sega.
Snowboard Kids.
I hope they let them go.
Snowboard Kids.
That's my childhood right there.
I'm just saying.
Snowboard Kids 3.
They better.
Nintendo Wii.
They better not hold back Atlas. That's the only thing I'm worried about is them holding back.
They definitely won't. I
hope not. I hope not. That's the only. That was the whole conversation. I didn't say nothing negative about them owning it. I'm just saying I
never said that you were saying anything negative about it. I was just saying that your comment about how you don't think Sega is going to be able to handle Atlas, like, that's not the case.
I don't know. You know what I mean?
Good with what they do.
Hey,
especially RPG
we'll find out when they fucking make
it. And shit, but
yeah, I'll wait till the next game that comes out.
Guys, we'll find out when they fucking make it.
Yeah,
when they make a new game, we'll see what happens.
You'll find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball.
God damn it, I knew you were gonna do that.
Son of a gun. Chris, your eyes.
That was really
Look into my eyes.
One more thing before
eyes bugged out anymore. They fall.
Hey, settle down.
Let me explain this thing now. I was at work today. This is when I got this thing. It was the last hour of the day. It wasn't busy. We were just waiting for the time to pass. And I look at the counter. I guess somebody put it here. This round piece of wood. This just a smooth cut round piece of wood. I don't know what it's used for, why it's even here, but I said, fuck it, I'm taking it. I figure you can use it as a drink cozy or something, or a coaster.
Or it's crime deterrent. Crime deterrent.
Or
What?
it's a key to
How heavy is that
something
thing?
very important.
it's the key to Shambhala. I don't fucking know.
It's
How
a
heavy is that
prehistoric
thing?
DVD.
That's what it is.
It's a hockey puck.
It's a wooden hockey puck.
It's a York peppermint patty.
I fucking wish
Oh my
it was at
God.
York's. I would be. I love
That's a
York's. It's
giant
some of my
ass
favorite.
fucking York peppermint patty.
They probably make those too. You probably could. Like, it's somewhere. There's someone makes
I want one as big as my head, Chris.
There's a
What
deli
would you
nearby
do for a Klondike bar?
that
God
they
damn
have
it.
cookies. They have whoopie pies almost that size. Actually, a little
Yeah.
bigger.
I love whoopie pies.
Can we
You live in
backtrack a
Maine,
little
you
bit?
have to love whoopie pies.
What's up, Kim?
Go ahead, Kim.
Well, it's actually backtracking a lot because we talked about celebrity deaths and stuff. There's a lot of celebrities in the United States. There's a lot of them. And I feel like it wouldn't be the same when someone... Let's say here in Norway we have a lot of loved actors and actresses, and when some of them, when they pass away, it's like a national sorrow, so to speak, because they're so loved. Is it kind of the same thing in the United States, or is it a little bit more relaxed because there's so many of them?
I think it really depends on who it is and what they did.
Yeah, it all depends on if they were beloved by everyone in the world, or if it was someone that isn't really too popular but known.
It's like saying like if Oprah passed away, everybody would be ready.
Yeah,
When
everyone-
Michael Jackson passed away, there was like a huge like the funeral was huge. Like almost everyone famous went to it.
Yeah.
Guess it would be a lot different because the people that I'm talking about, most of them here in Norway aren't really known outside the country. So
yeah, like I said, it might be a lot different because
It's like losing a hometown hero.
yeah.
Most cultures are a lot different with how everything works, really. Like, nothing would really be the same with how people celebrate stuff, so...
it just feels like the entire entertainment, all the people in Norway that's in entertainment, they seem also connected. I'm sure there's a lot of... I feel like there are more packs in the United States, like the frat pack and whatever. There's a group of celebrities hanging together, and there's another group, and there's another group. We're like a unit in Norway, just all together.
Yeah, and I think we need that kind of unity in other places, to be honest, because let's be frank, everybody's kind of divided, even when we're a United States.
Mm.
And I don't know about... I mean, Canada seems to have it together better than we do in that department, but... Mostly because
That
you
could
guys love each
explain
other.
why you
and
want to
hate
come
each other.
down here so bad.
Well, yeah.
I kind of wanted to bring up something random, but do you guys know why Square Enix or SquareSoft and Enix merged, or why SquareSoft was willing to do that?
Well,
Less space.
both companies did RPGs, and both of them were kind of like the way that both things were similar in a way. They both partnered with each other and then made a baby, and then I don't know.
Beautiful
That's
man, Chicago.
And does anybody know?
What?
It was actually because, one, they had very similar ideas, which is why they wanted a partner. But SquareSoft almost went bankrupt.
Actually, yes. I
don't know if you
know.
In 2001, they made that movie Final Fantasy Spirits Within. You know, Sakaguchi was like, guys, best idea ever. We're
The
gonna
most
make a movie.
controversial fucking movie.
Oh,
guys.
CG.
What about
All
a movie
CG.
about Mario Brothers?
Didn't that Final
Oh,
Fantasy
God.
have Alec Baldwin in it or something?
Oh no.
No.
There's
It
a
did
Final
have
Fantasy
Alec
that has
Baldwin. It did have Alec
Dennis-
Baldwin.
Rock the
Dennis Hopper.
dinosaur.
Dennis
Dennis
Hopper.
Monkey.
Hopper.
Monkey.
Oh, monkey.
And Alec
I actually-
Baldwin as Captain Gray Edwards.
Am I the only one who liked that movie?
Final Fantasy Spirits
What?
Within?
Oh, Super Mario Bros.
Yes,
Oh,
you
I
were
like
the
that
only
movie.
one.
I like that
Yes,
movie. Shut
You
up.
are the only one.
No,
Maybe
no.
I would
I'm
like it
not.
if it wasn't based on Mario, if they weren't trying to call it Mario Brothers. If it was his own movie, I wouldn't care.
Is that what you want, Hector?
Well, no.
Merger between
What,
Square and its competitor Enix was in consideration since at least 2000. However, the financial failure of the movie Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within made Enix hesitant to join with the company, which was losing money, and the merge was delayed until April 1st,
Exactly.
2003,
Yeah.
when the two companies finally merged to form Square Enix.
April 1st.
But
Perfect
yeah,
date.
I know exactly. That's why nobody believed it. But do you know how much money this movie lost?
Like,
So,
Millions.
It cost $137 million to make it. I want everybody to guess a number. How much they made at the box office?
2,500 and 25,000.
No, more than that.
25,000.
More than that.
No.
I don't know. 150.
I'm gonna guess about
250,000
10 million. 10 million.
millions.
No, it cost $137 million to make it.
Yeah, well,
They
100.
didn't even get more than a few million back. did they?
85 million.
That's it.
Way to look it up, you cheater.
Hey, that's how you do it. 'Cause none of us were gonna get it, and you know it. So they didn't even get back half of what they paid.
They got a little bit more than half. They
That's
lost
still not
$50
enough.
million.
That's not a profit.
I looked it up because I was concerned, so fuck off.
Yeah,
So
they made
he's
100
fine with me.
Yeah.
I looked it up because I can.
I didn't look it up. I just waited for somebody else to.
Yeah, and
I
I'm
didn't
right.
look it up
It really
either.
did have Alec Baldwin. It also had
Yeah.
Ving Rhames, Steve Buscemi, Donald Sutherland, James Woods, of all people.
James.
James Woods of all people, he's so smart. He shouldn't have
I
never
think I
gone
need to
into
watch
that.
this movie just because of how bad it sounds. I
Oh,
never
man.
actually saw Spirits Within.
It was a terrible movie.
It's a
I think-
100% CG movie. 100%.
Didn't they do it right with Advent Children though?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was all
Oh
CG.
yeah. Apparently, TNA fan just mentioned. Did you see how the media reacted when Randy Savage died? Yeah.
Ooh yeah.
This
That
was
was-
a good
that was-
movie.
Huge drop. Fuck off with your Advent Children shit.
This was
It's
a good movie. Screw you, this was actually a good one.
Is that the Blu-ray version, Chris?
No, that's just the.
Oh, should I pull out my Blu-ray version?
Fuck.
Oh,
What
Blu-ray.
sorry.
doesn't have the
Sorry, I don't
version?
have a Blu-ray.
Hey, don't worry, I don't have
A Blu-ray version of what? Final Fantasy?
Yeah, Advent Children.
No, of my
it's
penis. Wait, never
the
mind.
special edition one.
Oh, okay.
It's got like this. It's
I
got
thought
the
you meant
second
like a
ending.
Blu-ray of
Dude,
Super
if you
Mario
had this,
Brothers.
if you had the Spirits Within,
Oh,
you probably
God.
would have burned it by now.
Blu-ray of Super Mario Brothers.
That's gonna happen. That's gonna
That'd
happen.
be amazing.
You would see the strings and shit and like all the fake effects, just like if you watch Matrix on a
You
PS3.
do that in a lot of movies anyway.
Hey,
No, like,
I just
something
ordered Sharknado on Blu-ray.
Oh,
No!
oh my
Oh God, why?
Hector!
No.
No.
Did you
really
really?
think that was gonna be?
Have you seen the Angry Video Game Nerds top 40 shitty shark movies video?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's hilarious. He put Sharknado on it. It's
Well,
great.
of course he did.
He's like, I can't even make this list without more of these movies coming out.
Jesus.
Oh,
But I'm trying to think. I had a coworker who has a PS3 and how they can enhance a DVD when they watch it through a Blu-ray player. Well, he enhanced the Matrix and could see every string and every little cheesy thing they were hiding to make the effects happen. So it kind of ruins your movies to enhance them.
Have you guys watched Sharknado yet?
No.
Yes, I watched
heard
it on
how
Sci-Fi.
bad it
Watch
is.
this scene that I just posted. That's all you need to watch. This is all you need to watch.
I'm viewing this right now. I don't care for a podcast.
Like, it's a minute long. I can't post it for some. My chat's not working. I'd post it to you guys also.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
looking at
so
it.
It is absolutely terrible.
you can watch my reaction.
Oh my god!
That's
What
supposed
the
to be a real
fuck?
shark? Dude!
This is barbaric.
No. No.
And I've already seen it on TV, but I'm just still amazed.
Where'd he go?
Hector, did you really pre-order this movie?
Dude, this movie's amazing.
To be honest,
Imagine watching
in a way,
it.
it's amazing
Birdemic.
because it's just.
Just
such-
imagine what, dude. Birdemic's even better. I have that movie also.
No.
Shut the
Birdemic
fuck
1
up.
and 2.
Birdemic.
Shut the
man.
fuck up.
Look how tiny the chainsaw is. Look how giant the shark gets when he comes out. That's all I gotta say. He jumped in and the shark was his size. He gets out and it's like twice his size.
B movie.
He isn't done though. Oh my god.
He's cutting through poster board.
This kind of reminds me of that part in Gears of War 2 when they cut out of the giant worm and there's that tidal wave of blood.
What the fuck?
The fakest.
He
thing
jumped
I've ever
into
seen.
the
I have had toy sharks that look more real than this thing.
This is so bad.
Meh.
Ah!
I've seen
He
worse.
is bored from the shark.
Look how that little look how cheap that little cheap fake chainsaw looks when he gets out.
Oh my god.
He looks like a Walking Dead thing when he comes out of it. Hector, what the? Ah.
Why do you actually? What the
That's-
fuck?
Hey, there's
Dude,
some
the
B
comments-
movies out
dude,
there.
The comments are freaking hilarious.
Okay,
This is
hey,
based
so
on a
you
true
saw
story.
you saw how he pulls the girl out, right?
Yes.
Because like the scene before this, she's in the helicopter dropping like bombs into the tornadoes to make them stop, but she falls off and gets eaten. Apparently, the same shark that ate her somehow ate her whole, and he was able to save her.
Mortal Kombat 2 had better CG than that.
The Stream and Skull had better shit. Never mind.
I don't know
Dude,
how he
Street
was
Fighter, the
able.
movie, the game had better CG than
Street
this shit.
Fighter.
I really love the fact that what he did was he moved the girl out of the way and then proceeded to dive into the shark. Why not just push her out of the way, then dive out of the way? Like, it's just it's.
I'm sorry, but
Because he
Street
had to be
Fighter, the
born
movie,
from the
will
shark.
always have the best CG.
Dude, there was this one scene where like the house is somehow flooding, but there's no water outside of the house, and the house floods so much to the point where like it explodes. Like it is.
Implodes. Just
Guys, I'm telling you right now, we need to all just like watch this movie like together.
Oh
and, like,
god.
it is
Hector,
amazing.
how could you?
Ours.
And I agree with what TNA fan says. Advent Children must have been a fan apology for Spirits Within.
I could never watch Spirits Within because
I saw Advent Children only, and I thought that was good, and I don't want to see what
Dude,
the worst
Spirits
one
Within
was.
was fucking terrible. It was.
It was amazing.
Hector,
Shut up, Hector. I didn't ask for your opinion.
Next thing you tell me you liked The Room.
I do like my room.
Not the movie The Room.
With Tommy Wiseau.
Why so?
Oh, that's my favorite actor.
Wiseau. I'm Canadian. Shut
What
up.
a story, Mark. What a story, Heck.
Sure.
That movie.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
Tearing me apart, Lisa.
Why, doggy?
Hector, you've seen Sharktopus, right?
Oh,
No.
Oh, come on. If you've seen Sharknado, you have to see Sharktopus.
It's funny you say Sharktopus. There was like an octopus thing on Kim's TV.
2010.
By the way, Kim, what's on?
Oh
what's
my
playing
God,
on
this
TV?
looks amazing. Why have I not
That
watched
is
this?
that's a pup named Scooby-Doo on your TV, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh my goodness.
I
Oh
used to
my
watch
God,
that all
I
the
am
time.
downloading Sharktopus as we speak.
Hector, you should.
As we
You know what you
have
should
fun.
do, Hector? You should do fucking reviews of these fucking movies, and you should say like the best movie ever, and you should show you like your scenes like good effects.
Dude, you should totally make the top 10 best movies ever and put number
This
1 as like
movie was a total
Sharknado or something.
success.
That would piss off so many people.
Number
They would
one.
they would get through all the video and be like, yes, here's number 1, and then he's like, Sharknado.
This movie had it all.
He masturbated to Bird
It
Day.
had sharks and tornadoes.
Sharknado has a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Wait, what?
What?
90% on Shark. Yeah.
That's, oh, that's so bad.
90%? That's a high score.
That's
Yeah,
some
high
bad
score,
review.
but high score of the baddest
out of 10
movies.
reviews, though.
I'm pretty sure anybody who rated that movie thought it was so bad that they had to give it 5 stars.
No, isn't it the Rotten Tomatoes
No, the
like
hype is just how ridiculous it is.
Chris, 2 of you is too much.
I don't need 2 of you, Chris.
I thought Rotten Tomatoes worked
I
like
think I'll get rid of the moving one.
Rotten Tomatoes collects reviews from famous critics and counts it all up into a score and gives it a consensus based on the score.
Yeah.
much like Metacritic.
Yeah.
Chris,
I thought
put
it
your
was
lower third back up.
higher the
There
percent,
you go.
the better it was, or something.
The higher percent, yeah.
That's how it works. The higher the percent,
Oh, yeah,
the
the-
better.
the
Yeah.
higher the worse. Oh, but whatever.
So with that being said, actually, do you
Wow.
guys have an actual favorite?
Let me put it this
Fave-
way. Sharknado's 90%, Kick-Ass 2 is 28% right now.
That's bullshit, man. But
Well, yeah, Kick-Ass 2 got bad reviews because people just can't stand the violence in it. That's the thing.
that
they
must
think
mean they
it's too
hated Super.
barbaric.
It doesn't.
Man,
what?
they must be horror movies then.
Yeah. Now, anyways, Tyler, you were saying?
I was
Ridiculous
saying
thing I've
like,
ever heard.
talking about all these cult classic bad movies. What is each
Troll
of
2!
yours? What is each of yours favorite cult following bad movie? Like, what's your favorite?
Deathbed, the bed that eats people.
Bad taste.
I'm just gonna, yeah.
Anybody else? Come on, let's go.
I
I
said it.
completely missed the question. I apologize.
What is your favorite cult classic bad movie?
That's a tough
I already
one.
said mine.
Yeah, he has the bed that eats people.
I said bad taste.
Hector, you've seen enough of these to fucking make a choice. Come
What's
on.
funny about that movie is that it was filmed in 1977 but didn't get released until like 2009.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like a lost movie.
I don't know, man. That's a tough one.
Mine's The Room. Really
the
it
room
is.
so good, but the room is so good.
What is it with Jennifer Lopez? No, that's a Cell, right? I can't remember.
The Room has Tommy Wiseau in it.
Oh,
Chris,
I don't even know what to say for that one.
you've seen
Oh.
plenty of bad movies. Come on.
What's that one that we saw?
That
The
movie
Screaming
didn't just
Skull.
have Tommy
no, that's
Wiseau in
the
it.
Screaming Skull. We
It
saw
was
another
Tommy
movie.
Wiseau. The Room.
That
That movie was Tommy Wiseau. Like
Oh, I cannot
directed
think of
by
the
Tommy
movie.
Wiseau, produced by Tommy Wiseau, written by Tommy Wiseau, starring Tommy Wiseau.
But yeah, the
It's like,
Screaming,
come on.
the Screaming Skull has to be a pretty bad one. That was
We can make a review of The Room, sued by Tommy Wiseau.
But there was another movie we did. Oh, I can't think of the name. Is it?
I don't think I was around for that one then.
No, it was a horror movie. It was so terrible.
I don't know.
Oh, but no, but I can say the Screaming Skull was a terrible.
Brad?
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I've seen a lot of movies, and like the one movie that really has fucking disturbed me was Showgirls.
Oh god.
Oh.
of all movies, Showgirls.
Showgirls, and I was forced to watch it with my mom.
Isn't that the
Yeah, I was forced to
movie?
watch freaking Smurfs with my grandmother and
No.
Isn't
my
Show-
younger
I
cousin.
had to watch.
Sucked.
Hold on, I had to go to the movies and watch The Temptations.
You wanna know a
with
pretty
Hold on,
terrible
let me look
movie?
up
with my ex-girlfriend.
Pretty terrible movie is Die Hard Dracula. That movie is absolutely
Oh.
terrible.
hold on?
Die Hard Dracula.
Die Hard Dracula. That's got to be one of the worst movies I've ever seen, but I don't know. Birdemic is up there for sure.
Oh god.
Birdemic is.
Birdemic 2 might be it.
I think we might rip track that one.
Oh boy.
Oh god. And forget the other movie we watched. It was a horror movie. It was so terrible. Oh, what was it?
If Zio were here, he'd probably
Troll
tell you.
No. Oh, fucking. Yeah, if Zio was here. he would
Describe
know.
it. Like, if you don't know the title, then.
Well,
describe
it was kind of like a shitty, like.
Yes, thank you, Chris. Hold
Hold on. It was a shitty, like, Freddy Krueger. Not Freddy Krueger, but like a. Maybe not Saw-esque.
Dawn of the Dead?
Like a shitty,
The.
like Jason
Nightmare on
kinda
Elm Street
story.
remake.
No.
It's a slasher film, you're saying.
It was yeah. Oh,
A
what
shitty
was-
slasher.
Jason X.
No. Oh,
God.
that
Oh,
one.
shoot, Jason X was okay. Don't make
Uber Jason, come on.
Hold on for a second.
Yeah,
Jason
even the
was a
scene when he
villain.
puts that girl's head in the liquid nitrogen, it just smashes it on the table.
Okay, that
Oh my
was awesome.
gosh.
Dude, Demon Island? That's another one.
Nudist Colony of the Dead.
Oh.
Demon Island has to be. I think Demon Island might be my choice. I don't know. I'm gonna like constantly keep like looking up terrible movies. Demon Island has like some of the worst CG I've ever seen.
Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna
Some
try
of
to
the worst
figure this
actors
out.
in the world. I
The
feel like they
Wicker
just-
Man.
Like, hey, do you want to be an actor? We got
What,
a part
Kim?
for you.
What'd you say, Kim?
The Wicker Man.
Oh, the Wickerman.
Nicolas Cage.
How to get burned?
Has anyone seen The Secret Window?
Yes.
Oh.
Is that with Johnny Depp?
Yeah, it's a Johnny
Leprechaun
Depp.
in the Hood.
It's actually, in my opinion,
Oh my
Leprechaun
God.
in the Hood.
it's in my opinion one of his worst films.
Ah, the bong.
The Bong?
That's what the leprechauns.
Thank you. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, my friend Grim Reaper. If he's
Slaughterhouse
watching this,
Massacre.
Grim Reaper, Slaughterhouse Massacre. That
Never seen
movie. If you see that
No.
movie, that is one of the shittiest.
But I remember Leprechaun in the Hood because he gets offered a joint from a rapper guy, and he's just like, the bong. He says, he frickin' haven't had a good smoke in a long time.
Which one, Mufasa?
Slaughterhouse Massacre.
Never seen it.
You're gonna see it. You will be like.
No.
No, you have to. I'm not telling you. It
No.
was not scary at all.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No, Tyler. No, you know what movie we're gonna watch?
What?
Fucking Die Hard Dracula.
You know what? Now I'm curious. Let's do it.
It's back in the. It was
With
like
a name like
96.
Die Hard Dracula, I just imagine Dracula like fucking having a gunfight.
I see
with some-
Bruce Willis coming out in this for
Fighting
some weird
terrorists in a
reason.
building on Christmas.
Let me see if I can find.
Dracula 2000.
and he's
And-
like,
Oh my
suck
God.
on this.
If you want to
Well,
talk
I
about
just said
cheesy,
fighting
if you want to talk
terrorists
about
in a
cheesy
building on
but
Christmas,
awesome horror
like-
movies, Bram Stoker's Dracula. That shit's fucking.
That is awesome.
It is good. It is okay.
He's
I mean,
like,
if I the director of The
I'd like some blood,
Godfather,
blood,
it's
blood.
It was
My-
very, very cheesy though.
But
but-
see-
Fuck you, Lucky Charms.
But seriously, that movie Slaughterhouse Massacre, Hector, watch it. You will look at it and be like,
Oh my God! I just thought of a horror movie. Anybody heard of a movie called Hellbreeder before?
No,
yeah,
never
I've heard it before. I've heard of it, but I've never watched it.
It is. Well, it's a very violent slasher film. It's really bad though, and
Oh yeah, like I said, it's as bad as the one I'm telling you to look at. Like,
It is.
okay, one scene of the story, and I'm not joking. This is what happened. You see him come out and slice someone's head off. but you see the head as like a
to a slasher flick.
hold
No
on.
shit.
Hold on. Hold on.
You see the
Let
head
me
come
finish.
off. Yeah.
The head
yeah.
come off, and you see it as a it's a prop. You can tell right away it's a prop. Like a prop, like a.
Turns into a mannequin head that's spraying
Yes.
red paint.
Have you seen the Toxic Avenger?
No.
No.
Toxic Avenger. Oh my god.
But that's how
Brad
bad
knows
the
what I'm
movie
talking about.
was.
That movie is so fucking stupid. It's so stupid. It's not even fucking funny.
Yeah, this really like loserish kid falls into like this barrel of toxic waste and just becomes this giant like ripped Cyclops like monster and just like gets revenge on like everyone that treated him badly. It's such a gory film.
Interesting.
There's this part where like these bad kids are just like driving and they hit this kid on a bike and the kid is on the ground just like severely hurt and the people back up onto his head and like smash it.
Oh my god.
And it's clearly a watermelon just being blown up.
Yeah. Like I said, when the head
You can
comes
see
up,
the seeds on this frame.
no, but it's just you can tell. Like I said, the scene I'm talking about, the head comes right off, and you can see it's a prop. Just I was like,
Another really cheesy slasher flick that I watched was My Bloody Valentine.
oh god.
Oh gosh.
That
Was My Chemical Romance? Oh, that was a terrible
No,
joke.
not
I'm done.
My
I'm done. That was a terrible joke. I'm leaving after that one. Good day.
Okay, see ya. It was the cheesiest film that I've ever watched. Me and my little brother would be we were sitting there watching it, and we were like, me and him were like guessing who dies next and all this shit, and we were just like. And whenever there was a scene where everybody was like running around, like typically that's what a slasher film is.
Running.
Yeah, he's right behind them, and then typically enough, he is right behind them.
Hi.
And I was like, this movie is just so fucking predictable and just terrible.
It's like that guy in the movie theater. Look out! He's gonna be behind that door.
Yeah, and it's like
From Family Guy?
I almost feel bad that fucking people actually seen that movie in the theaters, and
Okay, guys.
it was such a fucking terrible movie.
Go 1 minute and 40 seconds in.
Oh, he sent us a video. What's this?
That's
I
the
also
scene I was
sent you a
talking
video,
about.
Spencer.
Toxic Avenger.
This was the scene I was
Get
talking
on.
about.
Oh no.
What the fuck?
A minute what in?
1 minute 40 seconds.
What the fuck? What am I watching? I'm going to cry right now.
Just keep watching until what happened I told you happens.
What the fuck? Dude, that's...
Isn't that excessive as hell?
Dude, his bike like exploded.
Just wait, just wait. Oh, he's still alive? Back up.
This is so fucking stupid.
Yeah, this movie is... this movie is something.
That is all. Oh my god.
Wow.
Dude, I love his gear changer. You see that? I was like...
I know there's a bully, but why would a bully do this?
Ah!
No.
What? Just taking... What?
Everyone watching this is probably like, what the hell are you watching?
Oh my god.
Here, I'll put it on the chat thing there. Spence.
Why are they so excited about killing a kid?
They're
That's just
idiots.
the movie.
I have eaten grapefruit more bloody looking than that. I mean, like, real blood looking.
Can I mention a movie? I
Oh
want to
my
mention a movie.
god.
Have you heard of a
What
movie
the
called...
absolute fuck?
Why
And
are they
something
taking
that
pictures of
something
What the
TNA
fuck?
fan
Yeah, they're fucked up in
TNA
the
fan
head.
said. TNA fan mentioned ECW One Night Stand, And while I agree, TNA fan, that crowd is barbaric, they're much more fun to listen to than today's crowds.
You suck! Oh, wait, that's Kurt Angle, never mind. I don't even fucking know. I loved it when the crowd goes, holy shit! Holy shit! Like,
They said a lot of stuff that night.
I've always fucking laughed my ass off whenever the crowd does that.
The crowds chanted shit like, if they notice that a wrestler messed up a move that they were supposed to do, they'll start chanting, "You fucked up."
Oh yeah, I remember that. And then they.
You're back. I was gonna get my charger.
Why the fuck? Like, I get it, it's PG, but come on, I want to hear them say. Fuck.
It wasn't PG then.
Yeah, I know. I meant like PG now.
I know.
Actually started.
I know.
It's just.
I don't know. I guess I agree though, TNA fan. They are a barbaric crowd, but it was still fun to watch. I love ECW crowds.
I don't know. I found it really fucking silly.
Hector, you asleep there, bro?
Yeah, I was.
You were just like,
I was like, whoa. Sorry. I'm like. Yeah.
Well, we're
Fucking
almost
Chris
to that.
G over
We're
there.
starting to get
Yeah. Bright side. Anybody watch them LCS games?
I haven't had a chance to. I've been really busy. Wait, Hector, keep that face. Oh yeah.
Oh, screen cap.
I'm gonna make a GIF of just that eyebrow waggle.
Oh,
Geez.
Best GIF NA.
You should record with Bandicam or whatever recorder software you got, and then fucking do it that way.
Dude, I'm gonna have a copy of the video when it's done, when this is over. I'll just fucking take that and make a GIF of his fucking eyebrow waggle from that.
And we can put it as his emoticon now.
Oh boy, we've talked about quite a few shitty things in this podcast. But honestly, I think we're starting to get to that point. I don't know about you guys.
And
I mean, unless you guys had something else you wanted to bring up, because I'm kind of out of topics myself.
like I said,
Same here.
Guess the thing I wanted to talk about is a little bit spoilerific.
Okay, if it's wait, spoilers to what, first off, and then if it's something that people don't want to hear, they can plug their ears.
I'm sure that they don't want to hear. I was thinking of Breaking Bad.
Oh boy, wait, do you know what happens? Because if you do, then I'm leaving.
Didn't you watch the last episode?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Well, then I know as much as you do.
Warning, mute, I guess, and I'll give a thumbs up when he's done with the spoilers.
Well, if people watching this haven't.
He's muted him. Will muted him. Maybe it's not a good idea.
No, Kim, I think that's a cue to. No,
you don't want to
say
upset the
anything.
Breaking Bad fans.
Fine.
Sorry, buddy. Alright, that's enough muting. Come on.
I don't. This is the first time I'm working this. I'm trying to figure out how to not mute him.
He's like, what does this button do?
I'm unmuted now. Just
Oh, okay. I can hear you. I don't know. This is my first time using this kind of.
That's fine.
So I was like, how do I unmute him?
Like, if you have some kind of, like, I don't know, like, it's kind of hard not to try and spoil it because it's like it's very direct.
Okay, final point.
What's your final point?
2. That is all.
What?
2?
Okay.
Like Breaking Bad 2?
Remember, guys, if you're gonna make an all CG film, don't invest $130 million.
No, because then you're only going to get about half
There's a
of
ton of
it.
movies out there that have had a bigger budget than that and turn out successful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
You
example,
also it
Wreck-It
wasn't
Ralph.
Final Fantasy.
And make it a commercial failure.
What
And
is
then
money?
They almost go bankrupt.
It's playing now on your TV. Is it still Pup Named Scooby-Doo?
No,
It does not look like a
don't know.
puppet.
I have no
Would
clue
it
what
kill
that
you to
is.
look behind you?
Hmm?
Look at your
Would it
TV.
kill to look behind you, man?
Yeah, I can see my TV right there on the webcam.
I think that is the same thing.
I have no clue what
He's
that
too
is.
lazy to turn his neck.
No, that's
No,
not.
I
That's
can
not a
do it.
fucking pup named Scooby-Doo.
That's
Yeah.
a bird.
Yeah, it's an anime-looking bird.
Puppy in my pocket.
Never heard of that.
It's called Puppy in my pocket. I have
Never-
no clue what that is.
Never
It's
fucking
like a
heard of that.
Norwegian
It's a
cartoon.
child's thing. It's after 5
What are you
a.m.
doing watching fucking children's shows?
I'm not
He was on
watching it. It's in the
Boomerang.
background.
It's
Grow
Boomerang.
up, Kim. You're not 2.
I am 2. I can be
And
2
what is
if I want to
this?
be 2.
Oh boy, we're really starting to hit the fucking bottom of the barrel now. I think we may just have to start wrapping things up. But and this is the point where we go through what I call the pimping process, where everybody shares their channels and whatnot. So I'll list you off, and when I do, just say your shit. Brad, Mooglemaster 102.
Oh, my name got called? Oh my god.
You're the first on the list.
I'm so popular. Okay, well, anyway.
Swag. I'm gonna go like that.
Well, in case you didn't know, if you're watching the end of this podcast, I don't know if anyone's up this late. Fucking Saturday, I don't know.
It's
Anyway.
only 11:14.
But anyway.
It's only 5:14 p.m. What do you mean?
Will you shut up? It's 11:12 here. Anyway.
Lion.
If you don't know who I am, and if it's your first time probably seeing this podcast, I go by the name Mooglemaster102 on YouTube. You can look it up. It's also listed on the little thing underneath my name. You can also find me on Facebook if you just type in Mooglemaster102. You can find me on Twitter at Brad in the Lost World. You can also find me on Tumblr by Doomgaze, and you can just look up my name in other places, you'll find it. But
I'm totally
I'm
focused
also
on Chris right now.
Shut up, Chris. Wait, no, wait, never mind. Go back to sleep. Anyway, if you don't know what I do on my channel, you can go ahead and check out these 2 Let's Plays right here that I'm doing on my channel right now, which is Tales of Graces and Parandora's Tower. So, see you there. On to you, Chris.
Sleepy Chris.
What? Where? Huh? Who am
Wake
I?
the fuck up.
Are you alive? Yes, I'm alive. Damn it.
Where can they find your Barbie Let's Play?
It's a let's try. Get it right. I'm not
Okay,
playing
your
today.
Barney Let's Play.
Okay, you can find me everywhere and everywhere under the name of MufasaFernando. That's Twitter, Facebook, or actually I do have a Facebook. Fuck it. Don't listen to that one. YouTube, Dual Network,
Pornhub.
Pornhub.com, 8 video. Oh wait, no man. God damn it.
Browsers.
Browsers.com. Yep. What else? Steam, Xbox, everything is Twitter.
Just look up MufasaFernando.
No, it's not that hard. I'm everywhere and everywhere.
Hey there, Hector. Where can they find you?
First of all, you gotta look me up. 420 YOLO swag.
God damn it.
Oh, I meant to say YOLO 420 swag. I forget my name sometimes. So much swag involved,
Hector,
you know.
you're making me want to kill you. Don't do it.
On a serious note, though, of course, you can find me on YouTube at youtube.com/hero94, twitch.com/moose94. I've been streaming all week. I've actually given away like 20 plus games this week.
League of Legends.
Yeah, I've been giving away a lot of games.
League of Legends. League of Legends. Sorry.
And then once again, make sure you check out, or if you look me up on YouTube, Facebook, it should be Hero94. And then, League of Legends podcast tomorrow. Look into that.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
Our neat little Norwegian here. Tim, where can they find you?
Oh, God damn
Or
it.
you can find me. Or you can find me. You can find me on youtube.com/Emmeth, twitter.com Emmeth.
Oh, shut up!
Basically Emmeth, Xbox, PSN, more places I'm assuming, and then yeah, Steam obviously, and then Hicoro at ask.fm. I'm not there very. That Ask FM, right?
Yep, Ask.fm.
Ask FM?
It's not Ask Me, it's FM, right?
FM.
Yeah.
That ass, that FM.
So yeah, that's
Shut up, you
that's
ruined
the-
my joke.
that's the places I would be. So
All right.
go check it out.
There's our awesome guest who we thank for joining. There's Willis Tour. Where can they find you on the internet, sir?
You guys can find me on Willis's Game and Film Central. I am on YouTube, of course, Facebook, Twitter. I have a blogger. I'm pretty sure if you just look up Willis's Game and Film Central and being an ampersand, the symbol, shouldn't be that hard to find, really.
And, of course, his links will be in the description.
I'm sorry, Tyler?
Oh, I was saying all your links are going to be in the description as well if anybody can't fucking look you up.
Okay. My current series that I'm working on are Willis Plays Aladdin for Super Nintendo and Willis Plays Klonoa Empire Dreams for Game Boy Advance.
Awesome.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone.
Yeah, thanks for being
Too
here and
bad I
checking
already
out.
What about Tyler?
No,
How are
I'm
you gonna find
last.
Tyler?
I'm last.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying thanks for having me on.
Oh, okay.
If
Okay, I thought we were...
you shut up, Hector. If we're if you're watching this right now, then you're on my channel. But if you're watching on the Fuse-4 Network channel, my channel is youtube.com/Fuse4Spence, twitter.com/Fuse4Spence. Pointing at it. Facebook.com/Fuse4Spence. Like my page if you want. Son of a Soldier 13 on Steam. Xbox Live. Fuse4Spence. Ask.fm or dadass.fm, I guess. /Fuse4Spence.
Deadass, too fat.
Send me an email, Spence@Fuse4Network.com even. Fuck, man, I don't care.
Yeah, send me an email fucking at Chris@Fuse4Network.
Don't email him. He sends you
Send me
porn.
fan mail, even though I don't really have fans.
Sends you viruses. Don't do that.
And before we go, of course, I have to talk about our brilliant network, the Fuse-4 Network. And I'll have to remind you guys that Fuse-4 Network podcast was brought to you by HostGator. Remember, you can get 30% off your order by using the promo code GATOR30 at checkout. Remember, this offer is valid until August 31st, the end of the month. So make sure to check it out. Head over there and use the code GATOR30 at checkout. Get your 30% now. Thanks for sponsoring us, HostGator. You're awesome, and I love your gator. In fact, I can wear this little.
It's
picture
almost
all
like
day.
Ghost Gator.
Gatorade me, bitch.
Oh shit! Oh boy. And I'm Spence, and for all of these guys, for Brad, for Chris, for Hector, for Kim, and for Will, our special guest, thanks for watching. This was the Fuse-4 Network podcast, episode number 22. We'll see you guys next time.
Double Fiora.
Bye everyone.
See you later.